It's time for Norton Blue Jays Sports on Superstar Country 102.5 and Superstar1025.com.
Hello and welcome. We are here at Fort Hays State University on the campus. Well, I don't know. I got that backwards. So anyway, Fig Millen, Trent Alexander, Nish Millen here tonight for you. We're going to hopefully get everything settled here, and we're going to get the game started. We came early. We thought we got everything straightened out, and maybe not. We'll just have to hope that we got things going for you today. But again, we're here at Hays playing TMP today on the campus of Fort Hays State University. I'd like to thank the following sponsors for bringing this coverage to you here on Facebook Live on KQNK 102.5. Still going to have to get used to that. That is. So, following sportscaster sponsors this year: Fit to Go, Sanders Furniture, Mapes and Miller, United Northwest Federal Credit Union, Ingalls Sales and Service, Sonic, Cowpoke Supply, Sanders Construction, First State Bank, Iron Insurance, Norton County Hospital, Porter Ranch Beef, New Age Industrial, Bailey Ag Solutions, Roy Sales and Service, Bumps Auto Body, Equity Bank, Moffitt Drug, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Norton Auto Supply, Cole Family Eye Care, Clydesdale Agronomy, Dr. Shirt, Next Tech, Natoma Manufacturing, Boxler Insurance, Jamboree, Norton Sports Center, and Dr. Kriesig. So please thank those following sponsors for bringing coverage of Blue Jays sports throughout the year and possibly some additional activities. So we hope that you enjoyed today's game and that we can bring you coverage throughout the year. So here we are against TMP. TMP 1-0 on the year, a 7-6 win over the Russell Broncos last week in Russell. TMP was able to move the ball on Russell, but Russell's defense was pretty staunch, and they actually made them fumble several times in the red zone. So it was kind of a defensive battle for those two. The Norton Blue Jays a 55-8 win last week against Oakley at Dick Boyd Stadium. A lot of nice performances made by varsity, junior varsity, and some freshmen, sophomores coming in on that too. So your thoughts, what do you know a little bit about TMP, Trent?
Well, like I said, they dropped down a little a class this year, but they still got some numbers. Look, about 30 kids out for TMP, so 6 seniors included in that on that roster. So I've seen some pretty good-sized kids down there as far as height and stuff, and I think they're always pretty athletic as well. So I look for them to stay with the Blue Jays, especially early on. I think we should be in for a good game tonight. Got the Friday night lights and the stadium lights going already, and should be a good evening. I see the Blue Jay crowd starting to filter in pretty heavy over there, starting to get a nice showing in the crowd across the way.
Yeah, again, we're about 5 minutes away from the kickoff here. Blue Jays still not on the field. They were out there early, so now that we see that they make their way into the stadium here, as they will be going across the field. Probably, like I said, we're about 5:34 out from the start of the game here. Again, Norton 1-0 on the year. TMP also 1-0 on the year. Like Trent mentioned, that they dropped down a classification. TMP did to 1A. But they still have a nice numbers in there. They have 30 kids out there, while the Blue Jays have over 30 and still maintain the 2A in 2A. So it's kind of a bit of a surprise, too, and it's not a big deal for Coach Melvin, but the Blue Jays number 1 in one poll and number 2 in another. So the top 2 teams last week, Email Central was upset by Marysville. Hoisington was upset by Pratt. And then, of course, Southeast and Saline and Norton were in the 3rd and 4th spots as they move up into 1st and 2nd. So kind of a nice little surprise, but no big deal in there for Coach Melvin, as he doesn't really pay attention to those. So let's see if maybe Blue Jays can play like a number 1 team tonight.
Well, like I said, it's just nice that they are getting some recognition. Obviously, we brought a big senior class back from that really competitive team we fielded last year. The big thing's going to be injuries. We had a couple minor injuries last week. Had a couple players left the game, but hopefully get those guys back a little healthier tonight. and maintain kind of the injury-free throughout the season would do more than anything.
Right, and of course, I believe that they have a couple starters back this week, so we'll see. They kind of their first game, with Tyler Backman went out early, right, and Logan Willauer also had a minor injury, and they kind of rested up. So we'll see what they got tonight. But it was a great showing by Brendan Fondesteel, Jared Fondesteel. Someone in the backfield there with 65-yard run in there by Hudson Walters for one of the last touchdowns the Blue Jays made. So some nice underclassmen in there for you.
Yeah, it's great to see kids step up, especially when you got one or two in a certain position. Especially, we've been hit hard at running back in previous years, but it's really nice to see kids step up and really not miss too much of a beat. Like I said, Brendan Fonsdale, I thought, had a huge game last week. I look for him to get some touches tonight and see some of that continue.
Well, just first of all, I need to say hi to Jeans. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go to the national anthem.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Contact me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
What makes Pioneer Brand List E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
Welcome back. Trent Alexander, Fig Millen, Nish Millen here as we are sending the captains out. I guess we're not, but captains going out tonight. Trent, can you tell me who those captains are going to be tonight?
Yeah, going to be number 1 for the Blue Jays, Tice Melvin. Number 2, Eli Jones. Number 35, Brendan Fondesteel. And number 61, Rowan Granberry. For TMP, it's going to be number 5, Adler Brown. Number 55, Ryan Casey. Number 58, Traeger Wilby. And number 33, Austin Gilbert for your TMP Monarchs.
And as they had mentioned the starting lineups for the Blue Jays, they were going to start on defense, or they gave the lineup as defense, let's put it that way. Looks like maybe they're talking to Norton, so maybe they're going to win the flip. Let's see as they look off to the side. And let's see, Blue Jays will defend the north goal. They will defer to the second half. TMP will defend the south goal. And they want the ball first, so that's how we're going to do it. The Blue Jays will defer to the second half, and they will kick off to the TMP Monarchs. Pretty young here on the season for both teams, but Blue Jays scoring 55 points last week against the Oakley Plainsmen, and they kind of let just one touchdown go, but that's kind of a nice start for the Blue Jays. TMP try to get their offensive on track tonight, as they only scored 7 points last week. My understanding is that they fumbled in the red zone, I believe, 3 times, and they were in the red zone 6 and still just only scored 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and that, like I said, the Blue Jays defense really coming off a strong performance last year, continued that, I thought, last week. Like I said, gave up a real late score, once they had started changing out some numbers there. But overall had a really good performance from the defensive side of the ball. Well, offensive also, but defense really showed up there for the Blue Jays.
Excuse me. So here we are on the campus of Fort Hays State University. The TMP Monarchs 1-0 against the Norton Blue Jays, also 1-0. We mentioned earlier that TMP drops down to the 1A ranks this year, so this is not a district playoff game. This is actually an MCL game. So maybe it's pretty young in the season, so probably not a lot to have any kind of worries at, as it's going to be Cope Relsback, knuckleball in there, taken at the 22-yard line by number 25. As he's tripped up in there by number 3, Jayton Weigel.
That's Derek Clydesdale. Oh, Weigel's number 7 this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Change it. It's still early in the season, so you got to give us a break here a little bit. So some of them changed some numbers.
I believe that was Jackson Gillespie that's on that kickoff, and that is the grandson of Dave Ward.
Oh, okay.
So as they sit in there in the pistol formation, TMP, Lyles is sets in, takes a snap, and it's going to hand it off, and right away the Blue Jays will gang up on the running back, but it looks like it's a gain of 3 on the play.
I tell you what, ran into the heart of that defense right there. Brody Mullins, number 69, was in there. But he kept his feet churning. He was kind of hard to bring down for the Blue Jays, but nice gang tackling in there. Brought some help in there with Logan Willauer and brought him to the ground for 3-yard gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 7 now for the Monarchs as they come back out to the pistol formation. Lyles takes a low snap, hands it off, and his running backs met in the backfield. We're going to be a loss of 3, it looks like, on that play. Who is the
Colton Stover just blew that play up. Just such a quick first step out of Stover down there. Defender didn't even hardly get a hand on him before he's in the backfield.
Well, I guess they only give him 2 on the loss. I didn't catch who that running back was. It was number 12, Logan Ballman. Again, a snap and a quick screen pass off to the near side, and it's going to be number 20 as the receiver, Grant Nails, and he will get enough for a 1st and 10 as he had blockers out there.
I tell you what, that would have been a lot bigger play, but Clydesdale did such a great job of fighting off his block over there. He had a one-on-one block, and he was able to fight that block off, hold contained, and keep that runner to the inside.
1st and 10 for the Monarchs as they will come up to the line of scrimmage. Lyles, the quarterback, he will be in the pistol formation, takes a look to the left, is going to have to scramble, goes downfield, and throws out of bounds. Didn't have any receiver.
He threw that thing away.
Yeah.
I didn't see, was that Jones coming after him? He had a Blue Jay right in his face. I believe it was Eli Jones, and he just got rid of that ball.
2nd and 10 for the Monarchs at the Blue Jay 48-yard line. They look like they have script plays. Trips out to the far side for the Monarchs. Single receiver to the near side. Pistol formation. Ballman, the tailback, the single back set. Lyles, the quarterback, number 4. 10:29 remaining here in this first quarter. Fumble on the play, and it's going to be, wow, did it get kicked that far?
Yes. Wow. They've been having some low snaps pretty much to start this game. Number 35 for Blue Jays, able to recover that fumble with Brennan Bonesteel.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing is that I seen him fumble that ball, and he kicked it.
Yeah, 10 yards I bet it went.
So the Blue Jays will take over at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10 as they recover the fumble. Lyles had low snap, and he kicked it when he went to go pick it up, and it goes down the field. What did it go down? Almost 10 yards.
That was about the third low snap that the Monarchs had to deal with.
Blue Jays will come out with twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Jones will come up underneath center, I formation for the Blue Jays, and it's going to be the first man. There's going to be a pitch out in there to Backman. Backman will get up to about the 42, maybe a gain of 3 on the play.
Great job by the Monarchs. They really held contain over there and sniffed that play out. There were 2 or 3 defenders there waiting on Backman after he received that pitch.
Blue Jays, they're going to give him 4 yards on the play. Second it. Well,
Backman's so dangerous. If he can catch that corner over there, I'm sure that they kind of scouted that play maybe and was ready for it.
They're going to call it a 2nd and 7 for the Blue Jays. Back to the I formation. Willauer and Backman in the backfield. Looks like there's an encroachment in there by the Monarchs, so that would give them 5 additional yards.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and short for the Blue Jays now. This kind of opens up the playbook for Coach Melvin a little bit.
Ball placed on the Blue Jay 47-yard line as they'll send Weigel to the near side. Single receiver Clydesdale to the far side, throws in that tight end. And they're going to go a power set here. It's handed off to Backman. Backman gets the 1st and 10, and he gets up across the 50 up to the 40. 46, 45. Let's see where they marked that ball.
Trevin Infield must have been the pulling guard there because he was kind of leading the way, but he couldn't find anybody to hit in front of Backman. So Backman with a nice gain there. I don't know how many yards that was.
How was it, 12? 8
yards, yeah.
Boy, I don't even know where the ball was at. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays with the 9:12 left here in this first period. Blue Jays on the Monarch side of the ball. As Jones will come up underneath center, put the man into motion. The hands off to Willauer. Willauer rumbling and stumbling, gets the 1st and 10. He'll be brought down about the 30-yard line of TMP.
Boy, Willauer was tough to bring down on that play. He ran extremely hard, lowered his shoulder.
10-yard. Oh, 16. Man, I about to get my glasses fixed. Dr. Cole, I got an appointment at the end of the month. Make them really strong, please. Mr. Cole, Dr. Cole, one of our sponsors today. Back to the line of scrimmage. Jones will come up underneath center, still the I formation. It's going to be a counter in there by Backman, carrying the ball to the right side. He'll be brought down about the 25-yard line, gain of 5 in there for the Blue Jays. Should bring a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah, getting a good push up front. That time, leading the way was Brody Mullins as well as Trevin Infield. Just the offensive line doing a great job getting that initial push up front.
As they come out the line of scrimmage, they're going to put Tice Melvin in the slot. Shotgun formation. It's going to be handed off in there to Willauer, and he gets hit from behind, falls forward, and gets up to about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, broke a would-be tackler. Just kind of, just kind of pushed him out of the way a little bit. able to get a nice gain.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal now. Anyway, I forgot I'm supposed to be running that thing.
I can't see you over there.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays as they are on the Monarch 9-yard line. Back to the I formation. And it's going to be handed off to Willauer.
Willauer running through the first couple guys, and then they were finally able to trip him up right through the heart of the Monarch defense.
A gain of 3 on the play. Ball at the 6-yard line. 7:12 left here in this first quarter. Blue Jays faced with a 1st and goal situation, or 2nd and goal on the TMP 6-yard line. They'll put twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Backman and Willauer are your back underneath center. Eli Jones. And it's handed off to Backman. Backman still fighting forward. He'll get a couple. Like I said, Tyler didn't make it much out of the first quarter last week.
No, first couple plays. kind of got banged up a little bit. Blue Jays came out with a run-heavy play call here for the first quarter.
6:17 left here in the first quarter as they're moving personnel from left to right. They're going to be trips to the near side. Shotgun formation for Jones. He put the man in motion. That's Tice Melvin, and he's going to run it himself, and he's just going to get a yard off that quarterback keeper.
Monarchs were ready for that play. They seen Jones probably run last week. You know, he's such a dual threat quarterback. When you get down to this area, it's usually Jones territory. Eli Jones with the carry. No gain, that maybe lost a yard.
4th and goal for the Blue Jays as they see what they can conjure up here as they'll stay in the shotgun formation. Off to the left of Jones will be Willauer. 1-2 receivers in the slot. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking for receiver, crossing pattern, and it's in and out of the hands of, it looks like Derek Clydesdale.
Yeah, first pass play for the Blue Jays, and Clydesdale just off his fingertips there.
Actually, I think it might have been a little bit tipped, too.
It might have been, yeah.
As TMP will take over on downs at the 4-yard line. And this is kind of the way it worked for the Monarchs last week. They got into the red zone and wasn't able to come up with anything.
Yeah, missed opportunity for the Blue Jays.
1st and 10 from the Monarch 4, and there's a penalty, so that's going to be put at
number 54.
That's going to be put on the 2-yard line.
Half the distance to the goal.
So it's going to be 1st and 12 for the Monarchs as they will.
That number 54 jumped. I think Mullins, he could be a handful down there on that defensive line.
Lyles in the pistol formation. Ballman his tailback. Moves Ballman to his right. Takes another low snap, kept by Lyles, and he's hit. It looks like about a 1-yard loss in there. And it looks like hitting the defensive end coming in and nailing him. That's going to be number 2, Eli Jones. That's linebacker material.
Oh, yeah, number 55, Trevin Infield in there as well.
So it's going to be 2nd and 13, a loss of 1 on the play for Lyles. Back to the pistol formation. Lyles takes another low snap, takes a quick screen pass, and is completed in there to number 20. Grant Nails.
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Derek Clydesdale for the Blue Jays.
That's going to put them about the 7-yard line. That's going to make it a 3rd and 7 for the Monarchs. A lot of low snaps, Trent. That's been the one thing that we've been talking about all day on the Monarchs is the low snaps. Again, Lyles. At least he's out of the end zone right now. Takes a nice snap in there and is handed up the middle. Number 33, I believe, Austin Gilbert.
Yeah, 33.
Blue Jays are signaling a fumble on the play. It looks like there's coming up with the ball is Gilbert, so I don't believe that they...
Brennan Fonesteel and Eli Jones with the stop for the Blue Jays.
So 4th and 2, 4th and 3 for the Monarchs with 4:14 left in the first quarter. 0-0 the score. They're going to go for it. Nope, they're going to drop back to punt. Tyson Melvin will drop back and take the punt. Almost a block in there. That's pretty nice punt by being pressured, and it takes a Monarch roll as it rolls about 35, 32-yard line of the Blue Jays. That's a nice little roll in there.
It was a good roll.
56-yard punt in there by Lyles. Coming off the left side was the Blue Jay. I almost got that. He's just a finger off from getting that blocked.
Yeah, really close.
The Blue Jays will take over at their own 32-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Blue Jays had marched it down the field on the kickoff and got stopped there at the 3-yard line.
It was really run heavy that first series, and probably by design. one pass there to end the drive, but I see a little more passing maybe on this series.
They'll come back up on the line of scrimmage. Jones, the quarterback, comes up underneath center, puts the man into motion. A quick pitch in there to Backman. Backman looking for a block. He's caught from behind, but he'll gain 2 yards on the play. He was kind of waiting for his block. Then now the corner.
He was trying to be patient. I tell you what, that Monarch threw him to the ground pretty hard.
So 2nd and 8 now for the Blue Jays. 3:32 left here in the first quarter.
Monarchs have some speed on defense that's been showing here, so the Blue Jays going to have to really make sure they're hitting their blocking assignments down there.
Weigel will be the receiver to the near side. Back the I formation. Stacked receivers to the far side and put a man into motion. Jones being pressured. He sends it out to Willauer. Completes it. Maybe a yard gain on that play. I think Jones turned around and was surprised that he was able to.
2 Monarchs right in his face. I tell you what, made a beautiful pass to Willauer. Willauer with a one-handed grab, but as soon as he turned around, I mean, he had Monarch right there on him. So kind of tough sledding here for the Blue Jays in this first quarter.
You know, as we look at the roster, we don't see very many heavy Monarchs.
No.
But they sure have a lot of speed.
They do. They can get to the ball in a hurry. So Blue Jays are going to have to be really diligent on their blocking down there.
As they put Twins to the near side with the man in the slot. Now, Jones might be changing the play here as he's in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks to his right, has a quick slant over there to
just enough
Tice Melvin, and they're going to see that's completion, just barely over the line of the 1st and 10, 1 yard. So they're going to move the chains. Tice took that low pass and cradled that in there, and referee was right there seeing it was a catch.
Yeah, Tice had to dig it out of the turf and had to go to the ground for it. That's why I said it was just enough, because there's no room to run after that.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as they are on their 43-yard line, back to the I formation. Twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Jones comes up underneath center, takes a snap, and he falls forward. I believe that the fullback wasn't ready for that. He stood there for quite some time, must have seen somebody creeping in there, so he kept the ball, gets a 1 yard gain in there, now makes it 2nd and 9 with 1:35 remaining here in this first quarter.
It seemed like Jones had that ball sticking out there forever, and finally he just kind of snatched it back and fell forward for a yard, but that middle was clogging up extremely fast, almost like some miscommunication down there on that play.
Excuse me. Blue Jays had trips out to the far side, actually stacked receivers, and then one in the slot on the far side, single receiver to the near side, shotgun formation. Jones rolls out to his left, decides to take off up the middle. He's going to break out, stiff arms one. And
almost a horse collar down there.
Boy, they are going to call a horse collar in there.
Jones with that deadly stiff arm, though. What a nice stiff arm down there by Eli Jones.
Yeah, he rolled out to his left, and he seen the wide open right. It took off down to his right side, stiff-armed a kid for like 3 yards.
Oh, yeah. And that's what makes Jones such a great player, is because he's such a dual threat. We all know what his passing capabilities are. He can hit anybody anywhere on the field. But what makes him so dangerous is if he pulls that ball down, he can run the length of the field too. And he just showed a nasty stiff arm to go with his repertoire there. He has the full package right there.
Horse collar was the penalty, as they will march the Blue Jays down to the TMP 33-yard line. 1st and 10, 47 seconds remaining here in this first quarter, as they'll send twin receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Jones comes up underneath center, takes a snap, and it's going to be Willauer just bulldoze it up to about the 24-yard line. Looks like about a 9-yard gain in there for number 25, Logan Willauer.
You know, Willauer right through the heart of that defense. That really starts with some good blocking up front. Had some really good blocking up front, kicked those guys out, had a huge gap for Willauer to run through. Willauer doing a great job, lowering his shoulder. getting those tough yards up the middle.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and call that the end of the first quarter as we are 0-0 here at Fort Hays State University against the TMP Monarchs. You've been listening to KQNK 102.5. What do we call ourselves? Superstar Country.
Super Country, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Nextech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Nextech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Norton TMP. I was trying to see if we got some mic problems. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Blue Jays with a 2nd and 1 from the Monarch 24-yard line, and it's going to be Jones has a man downfield. See if he can hit it. Tice Melvin. Oh, and he goes out of bounds. Didn't see where he was at.
Well, I think the momentum took him out because Melvin was running pretty fast. Jones hit him right in the number, though, but just let him out of bounds there at the 1-yard line.
23-yard pass completion in there from Jones to Tice Melvin as they'll go back into the I formation, and it's going to be Jones going forward on the quarterback keeper and for the touchdown. Jones with the 1-yard plunge in there for the Blue Jays, get them on the scoreboard. I don't know. Are we Barry? Can you hear us online there on the video? You can? Okay. Jones in there for the extra point. Tice Melvin, the holder. 11:46 left here in his first half. It's Eli Jones with the 1-yard gain for the touchdown. Kind of a
that was kind of
messed up snap, but Tice Melvin was able to get that down. The extra point was good as the Blue Jays take a 7-0 lead. Again, we'll take it to KQNK Studios for a quick timeout.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day, and Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University, where the Norton Blue Jays scored a 1-yard run in there by Eli Jones.
After a nice pass from Jones to Melvin, kind of setting him up for that score.
And nice kick in there by Cope Railsback as he kicks it down into number 20. Blue Jays having a hard time picking it up as he's down the sidelines, number 20. As they score on it. No, they step out of bounds. Grant Nails.
Cope Railsback almost had him on that sideline over there.
Well, number 17 for the Blue Jays also had him dead to right, wasn't able to bring him in.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the number 17 is.
Or was
it? Was 17.
Or, yeah.
17.
So they'll take over on the 50-yard line as he steps out of bounds on the 50. About a 30-yard run back in there.
Best field position of the night for the Monarchs.
Lyles, the quarterback, in the pistol. Quick screen pass in there. Oh, boy, there's a lot of holding in there. Holding. Jayden Weigel was held. There's the flag, and they're going to call a round the head on Tice Melvin.
Melvin came up and put a pretty good hard tackle on that receiver, but it was up around the head and neck area.
Oh, they're going to call holding. They did call the receiver holding on Jayden Weigel.
They called holding on the Blue Jays.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. They waved it off and called on the Blue Jays. I don't think it was
they called it
a tackle. I think it was holding. They had a holding call down there.
Well, anyway, 1st and 10 for the Monarchs at the Blue Jay 40-yard line. High snap in there for Lyles across the middle and an incomplete pass through behind his intended receiver, number 11, Isaac Puritan.
Well, there's two receivers in the area, so it was either behind one or in front
of the other. On the other. Yeah.
Yeah. But he had to get rid of that ball. That Blue Jays defensive front was making a good push there, getting some pressure.
You're not as they come back up into there's a low snap again. Let's see what the whistle's for. Well, no.
I turned it on.
Now it says mine's not on. So where are we at? 10:56 left here in this first half. Blue Jays leading 7-0. It's going to be 2nd down and 15 for the Monarchs. Pistol formation as Blue Jays shifting on that line. And it's going to be Lyles rolling out to his left side. Has a man downfield. It's going to be completed, and it's going to slip and fall. Looks like a gain of about, let's call that 12.
The passing game has really been working for the Monarchs tonight. Blue Jays having a tough time defending that. That receiver wide open down there, 10 yards in every direction. If he wouldn't have lost his footing, he would have got even more.
Of course, Lyles is throwing under pressure. He's being chased by the linemen. And again, a quick screen pass in there to number 20. Let me see who that is. Nails.
He's getting the ball out of his hands really quick. I mean, that was a quick pass. A little 2 or 3 step drop, and the ball's going. Ball's released. So.
That's the 1st and 10 in there for the Monarchs as they will take 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Blue Jay 25-yard line.
They're going to have to quit giving so much cushion back there or something.
Yeah. Trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side for the Monarchs. So they're going to hand it off in there to Ballman. Ballman will get a couple on the play. Actually, they're going to get, say, 2, maybe 3.
Like Brendan Fawn is still in there on the tackle.
Ballman with the carry as he will gain 3 on the play, makes it 2nd and 7 now for the Monarchs. Pistol formation in there by Lyles as he's going to hand it off to number 33. It's a pretty nice handoff because it caught a couple Blue Jays flat-footed.
Yeah, it did. Had a huge gaping hole for him to run through. Eli Jones finally able to grab an ankle and get him tripped up there, or else he would have been in for 6.
Gilbert on the carry. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. And again, it's going to be Ballman with number 33, Austin Gilbert.
Eli Jones in there with first contact for the Blue Jays. Colton Stover in there to clean him up.
It's going to be 2nd and 6 now for the Monarchs as they maintain trips to the far near side, single receiver to the far side. Pistol formation. Lyles looks downfield, has a man in the corner, but it's not going to be completed. Intended receiver was number 20, Grant Nell.
Just off the fingertips. Really good coverage back there by the Blue Jays also, but just off the fingertips. Blue Jays been a little susceptible to this passing game. Like I said, Monarch come in tonight with a lot of height down there, especially in the receiving department.
Back, it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Monarchs. You're going to have to take this, Trent. I'm going to have to.
Take what?
You're going to have to take the call.
Okay. Illegal procedure by the Monarchs, going to push them back 5 yards. Going to go from 3rd and 6. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. Monarchs lined up. They're kind of slow getting the play going.
There we go. So now I got to mute. Going to be 3rd and 11 now.
A false start, looks like, out of the Monarchs.
They're pointing, and they will penalize the Monarchs.
Two plays there that just drives the coaching staff crazy. When you get back-to-back false starts like that, you're down in the red zone, and you take 2 back-to-back penalties like that, bringing up 3rd and 16 from a 3rd and 6 is huge.
8:04 remaining in the first half. Blue Jays lead 7-0. 3rd and 16 for the Monarchs. Ball on the Blue Jay 20-yard line. Lyles changing the play. It gives hand signals, and it looks like he's signaling his tailback. And then it looks like another false start. That'll set him back another 5.
The crowd getting into it now. That's 3 false starts or illegal procedure penalties for the Monarchs in a row. You can actually hear the crowd yelling at this point.
Yeah, that's it. You know, he changed the play. He audible there, and it's almost like they didn't respond.
No, didn't respond at all. And I know it's still early in the season, and I know that defensive front for the Blue Jays put a lot of pressure on them, but there's no excuse to have 3 in a row.
3rd and 21 now for the Monarchs as he takes that shotgun shot, and he has a receiver, and he's not tackled and spins right into the end zone. 2 Blue Jays hit him, but nobody grabbed.
Yeah, and that's another problem. He was wide open. You had to be expecting a shot downfield like that. I'm just surprised that he was that wide open for the Monarchs.
What's that? Was that Puritan? Yeah, Puritan with the touchdown, 21-yard touchdown from Lyles. Makes the score 7-6. As we need to get use our hands in there. Tackle. As they will go for 2. Same formation as what they've been playing. They tighten that lineup, and it's going to be Lyles, and he'll be stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and that will mean no extra points for the Monarchs as the Blue Jays still maintain a 7-6 lead over TMP with 7:54 remaining here in this first half.
Got a score update. Phillipsburg leading Smith Center 14-0.
Wow.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
What's that? It wasn't any good. So it was a 2-point conversion try. Welcome back to the Fort Hays State University campus as the Monarchs score on a 31-yard pass completion to Puritan. Extra point was no good as they went for 2. So the Blue Jays with the 7-6 lead with 7:54 left here in this first half.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird series, I should say. You know, after 3 false starts penalties in a row, really got them down in the down and distance department. But this kind of shows this Monarch passing game is kind of on point. Got some nice, tall, big target receivers down there for the Monarchs, and Blue Jays are struggling a little bit covering them.
Back for the Blue Jays is going to be Backman, number 14, and number 1, Tice Melvin. Up man will be Brendan Fonestill, and I believe that is Jayton Weigel doing the kickoff duties. Is number 4, Lyles. Gets a nice booming kick in there, and it's on the run is going to be Tice Melvin, and he's going to be brought down about the 17-yard line. He took a good hit there at the end.
Well, you know, first would-be tackler, Tice was trying to fight through him and get through him, but that second and third guy coming in got him pretty good there at the end.
Well, Tice was run up on that ball, and he was in front of his blockers.
Right.
So he was trying to get in behind his blockers.
Right.
In the meantime, they come down and tackle him on the 18-yard line of the Blue Jays.
So Blue Jays got their work cut out for them here.
First and 10, 7:48 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jays with a 7-6 lead. Blue Jays send Twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Rolls back is Jones. Jones has the man open and in and out of the hands of Weigel as he was at it on crossing.
Definitely a catchable ball, but it was at around his helmet area, so it's kind of a tough catch for Weigel. But could have been hot for sure. That would have been about right around the first down marker.
Yeah. Blue Jays with the 2nd and 10 from their own 18-yard line. 7:43 remaining here in this first half. A 7-6 lead over TMP as they put Twins receivers to the far side. Single receiver near side. I formation is going to give to Willauer. Willauer still on his feet, humbling and mumbling, and he gets up to about the 39-yard line for the Blue Jays.
Willauer, just a great job. Like I said, lowers his head down, just runs right up the heart of that deep Monarch defense for a nice gain. Good blocking up front by the Blue Jays also. Had a nice little hole there for Willauer to run through.
21-yard gain in there for Logan Willauer up the middle. As they'll put Clydesdale to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. As they're going to put a man into motion, and it's going to be Willauer again. Willauer still on his feet, falls forward, gets up to about the 45. A gain of 5 on the play. Should make it 2nd and 5 for the Blue Jays.
And that's just a nice chunk play. When you gave 5 yards up the middle with your fullback up the middle, that's a good progression for the Blue Jays.
They're going to send Tice Melvin into the slot. Number 7, Weigel, will be the far receiver. Near side, Derek Clydesdale, I formation. It's going to be Backman and Willauer in the backfield. Time is given to Brendan Fonestill. I'm sorry, as a tailback now. She'll get up to the 50-yard line. Should be have enough for a 1st and 10. 6-yard gain for number 35, Brendan Fonestill.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about Brendan Fonestill pre-game. Talked about how well he performed kind of in some essential duties for the Blue Jays last week after a couple running backs went down. We figured he earned some touches tonight.
1st and 10 from the 50-yard line, 7-6 lead for Norton. 6:15 remaining here in this first half. Jones comes up underneath center, quick screen pass in there to Tice Melvin. He can't handle it, can't take possession of it as it goes out of bounds.
After that one last week that was actually called a lateral, wasn't it? Kind of always makes me nervous when they make that play. That's a long throw from the center of the field to the sideline for that, and just kind of overthrew Melvin.
7-6 lead for Norton. 6:05 left here in this first half, as now they'll send Melvin to the near side with Derek Clydesdale. Weigel to the far side. Jones takes his time, looks over the lineup, takes a snap, and is given in there to Backman. Backman will get across the 50 up to the 47-yard line of TMP.
Yeah, number 55, Trevin Infield, leading the way there for his running back. Got about half the distance, but they're going to be...
It's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Blue Jays, as Jones will go over to get the play from Coach Melvin. 5:35 left here in this first half. I'm looking for him to go downfield. The receivers having a tough time bringing them in, but
yeah,
I think it's probably time that they're going to be coming in. Then it's going to give in there to Willauer. He'll get a couple on the play.
Probably in the area. We're on 4th and 3 or 4. The 3 anyway, right?
Right.
3.5. They probably see the Blue Jays going for it here.
Right, I do too. I'm kind of looking at that screen pass here, see if we can get one caught and go upfield at least 4 yards.
I see maybe Jones even keeping this on maybe a potential pitch out.
Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays, trips to the far side. Jones tucks it under, gets enough for the 1st and 10, gets up to about the 37-yard line. Looks like a gain of 6 on that play.
Yeah, 7. A couple yards more than he needed. Really, it's hard to take it out of Jones's hands. He's such a dual threat. We see it happen a lot in the goal line in essential situations where they call number 2.
They'll come up the line again, and it's going to be Weigel and Melvin to the far side. In the slot's going to be Backman, near side receiver, shotgun formation. Willauer to the right of Jones. Rolls out to his right, looking downfield, has a receiver, and that's going to be Weigel. He'll have a 1st and 10 and some. 13 yards on the pass completion in there from Jones to Weigel.
Boy, if you've seen that pass from Jones, that was like a cannon, like a frozen rope down there to Weigel. Hit him perfectly, right above the number, able to bring that in. Last one they attempted to Weigel was a little high around the helmet area, so Jones was able to get that down a little bit where Weigel had no problems.
3:56 left here in his first half. Back to the I formation. Jones looks to his left, to the right. Looks like he might want to be changing the play, as he now comes up underneath center, takes a snap, going to pitch it out in there to Backman. Backman will get about 3 or 4.
Yeah, Jones seen something, and whether the linebackers were stunning up the middle or something, but he did change that play. I think Coach gives him a little bit of liberty at the line of scrimmage to kind of read that defense and make some adjustments.
Going to be now 2nd and 6 now for the Blue Jays. I think Backman wanted to kind of cut up a little bit. He slowed up. Should have just took the straight pass.
Kept the jets going,
yeah,
and lowered his shoulder. Down there.
Time. 2 receivers the far side. Backman in the slot. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Jones follows the block. Gets another block by Blue Jay. Changes his direction. Still on his feet as he gets up across the 10 up to the 7.
He got in behind big old Brody Mullins down there, and Brody Mullins just pancaked his guy and kind of got in the way of Jones. But Jones was able to redirect a little bit there, fight off a would-be tackler, made a nice gain there from the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays at the Monarch 7.5-yard line, 2:37 left here in this first half. Norton with the 7-6 lead. As they come up to the line of scrimmage, it's going to be Weigel to the far side. It's going to be Derek Clydesdale to the near side. Now they're going to have flags on it. It's going to be illegal dead ball, double, or legal substitution. As they brought in, I think Katz might have been the one that came in and somebody didn't go out. Well, they broke the huddle with 12. Let's put it that way. Right. I shouldn't say it was Katz's fault. They just broke the huddle with 12.
It'll be first and goal from the 13, looks like, for the Blue Jays.
2:13 as the clock continues. I don't see any hustling here. They're just going to milk that clock down a little bit. I formation, twins to the far side, single receiver to the near. Jones comes up underneath center. And what do we got? Delay a game? I'm not for sure the...
Yeah. Okay, kind of back-to-back penalties here for the Blue Jays now. Got to get down in the red zone area. Going to make it a little more difficult. Now it's looking like it's going to be on almost the 18-yard line. Going to be first and goal from the 18 for the Blue Jays.
1:53 remaining here in this first half. I formation. Jones looks to his right, then to his left. Comes up underneath center. Takes a snap. Goes forward. Gets across the 15 up to about the 13.
Jones got a little breathing room. Like I said, really no sense of urgency for the Blue Jays once they come up to the line.
They will go into their 2-minute drill. They have script plays in that time frame. Jones rolls out to his right, being pursued, and he's going to have to pick it up. He gets Willauer, and Willauer will get up to about the 6-yard line. Kind of caught Willauer at the last minute.
He did. Jones was rolling out to his right, just wanting to find somebody downfield so bad. And finally, a defender was coming up behind him, and he had to get rid of that ball. Found Willauer, got it down to about the 5-yard line.
1:14 remaining, and Norton's going to call a timeout. They want to talk about it because they're faced with third and 5. Yeah. Third and goal at the 5-yard line. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. You've been listening to 102.5 Superstar Country.
It's a stock up and save sale at your Jamboree. On sale this week, 10-pound chicken leg quarters, 58 cents a pound. Boneless pork sirloin chops, buy one, get one free. Washington Pink Lady apples, 98 cents a pound. Red or green seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. Select varieties of Frito-Lay Cheetos or Fritos chips, $3.98 each. And select varieties of Libby's canned vegetables, just 88 cents each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Welcome back. Blue Jays take a timeout with a third and goal situation. Ball resting just off the 5-yard line. Blue Jays took a couple penalties, brought them back down there to around the 21 or so, moving their way back towards the goal line. But now it might be a sense of urgency with 1:14 left here in the first.
I would say so. They've been struggling a little bit on the goal line, especially in patching situations. I don't know if they try to run it here and get 2 run plays in, or if they're going to pass it here once.
Let's see, Blue Jays going to stretch it out. Shotgun formation. Brandon Fonestill to the left now of Eli Jones as he's a single back set. Put a man into motion, Tice Melvin. And Jones, he's going to roll out to his left, looking for a receiver. He's going to cut back. Had a couple blockers, going to be into the end zone. It's kind of a broken up play there, but he had three blockers on the right side. Nobody near those blockers.
Of course, like I said, he rolled out pretty much to the left, and talk about making lemonade out of lemons. He seen that wide open space to the right. He just cut back, followed some blockers, and then shot right into the end zone.
6-yard touchdown run in there by Eli Jones. Extra point attempt in there by Jones also, and Tice Melvin, the holder. 107 remaining here in this first half. Norton scores on a 6-yard run. The snap, and I think we're going to have flags, aren't we?
Offsides on the defense. They were way across way before the ball was snapped. Surely that play will stand. Field goal was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they're indicating. No,
do you go for 2 here? Do you wave off?
I don't think so. Although they had a difficult time getting down the field this time, I think maybe they're kind of settling in a little bit. It looks like they're going to, though.
No.
Oh, they're going to redo the down.
They must have blew the whistle before the field goal was kicked.
All right, retry, but it's going to be this time from the 3. It's got to be a lineup problem. Legal procedure.
It's going to come back to even further.
I'll put it on the 8-yard line. 107 remaining here.
Eli with the leg to do this, so.
As they prep it. Tice Melvin, the holder. The snap, and
he was across before.
Should be a flag, yeah.
He was offsides way before the ball was snapped. That's the second time from the same guy down there being offsides.
Oh,
they blocked it, yeah, but he was definitely offsides if you was watching that on the screen.
So the extra point was blocked. Blue Jays with a 13-6 lead here at TMP.
Nothing beats the taste of homegrown and hometown service. Porter Ranch Beef guarantees both. You're guaranteed beef raised locally on Porter Ranch and beef processed locally and packaged for family servings, vacuum sealed for guaranteed freshness. They also offer specialty orders, including quarter, half, and whole beef. Add in Alma cheeses, pickled products, beef snacks, and nuts, and you're all set to go. Hometown flavor, hometown freshness, and hometown friendly service. That's Porter Ranch Beef on North Highway 283 north of the stoplight.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University. Norton with a 6-yard touchdown run, and after a couple penalties, the extra point was blocked by TMP as Norton now leads 13-6 with 107 remaining here in this first half. Cope rails back to do the kicking duties for the Blue Jays. Looks like Gillespie back for the Monarchs as he stands about the 12-yard line. Oh, man, looks like Nails. No, that was Nails. Lang. And it's going to be taken by Nails, though. As they're 17 again this time. We're going to have to find out who 17 is.
We're going to have to.
Unless somebody forgot their jersey, and that was the spare.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
The coach's mind there. Yeah, doing a great job on special teams, though. That's the second time he's been flying down there for the Blue Jays.
1st and 10 for the Monarchs at the Monarch 29-yard line. 59 seconds remaining in the first half, Norton, with a 13-6 lead.
You're going to have to really make sure everything stays in front of them. Monarchs with that deadly passing game here in the first half.
And again, they're going to drop back to pass. And he's being pressured, and there's going to be penalty flag. And it's completed, but I think it's coming back because I think it's a chop block.
Yeah.
Holding. They're called. So they're going to bring that back.
I know Trevin Infield in the backfield back there wreaking havoc, just couldn't quite catch that quarterback. He's pretty shifty back there on his feet.
50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Norton with 13-6 lead. Now the Monarchs will have 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Pretty good little quarterback, though. He's been hitting some good pat throws downfield.
1st and 20 for the Monarchs as the ball at the Monarch 19-yard line. Lyles drops back, being pressured by a couple Blue Jays, gets it off, and he just throws it out of bounds. No receiver in the area. Is it college and professional? You got to hit it across the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, and there has to be a receiver in the area unless he's out of the pocket.
That's twice that we've seen.
Right.
Of course, he was out of the pocket, so. Yeah. As he's being rushed pretty quick, though, so Blue Jays having a hard time running him down. Good pass coverage.
Yes, very good pass coverage. And good pressure there from that front line.
Again, Lyles in the pistol, rolls out to his left, looking downfield, has number 20 Nails, and he's not able to bring that in.
Once again, nice coverage over there by Jones.
That's going to incomplete pass, 3rd and 20 now for TMP. They're getting in behind the linebackers.
They are. They're finding some good open spots and settling down in there, and he's finding them.
As they go back to the pistol formation, 29 seconds remaining in the first half. Lyles, looks like Blue Jays are going to be offside. Oh, do they call it on TMP?
Mullins seen some movement, I think. Yeah, Mullins seen some movement. It came across. A lot of times those defensive linemen, anybody moves in front of them, they're supposed to shoot off the ball.
Right side there, a tackle for TMP, as he's pretty frustrated with himself.
Yeah, like I said, he's down there blocking Mullins. Mullins been wreaking havoc down there tonight on that defensive line.
Of course, the tackle saying, "Hey, you yell out the cadence louder." Lyles back in the pistol formation, takes the snap, looks to his right, trying to go downfield, and it's almost intercepted as Jones was going for the ball.
Jones put a pretty good hit on him too.
Yeah, Adler Brown, the intended receiver.
Yeah. Anytime you go across the middle, though, you have to expect contact, and Jones did not disappoint. He made contact down there, made sure he wasn't going to catch that ball.
Looks like they're going to send probably 4 receivers downfield. This time you put a blitz in on their linebacker?
Surely they're going to punt it, aren't they?
Yep, there he goes to back it up. And Blue Jays are just going to let it go. As he gets a pretty nice kick. Didn't take a bounce like it did their first punt.
No, they're just trying to alleviate the run back there, which is smart, but I figured with just 17 seconds left here, they wouldn't take a chance of going for it on 4th down.
17 seconds left in the first half. Norton 13, TMP 6. See if the Blue Jays get one play off.
Deep shot to Melvin.
I would think so.
Jones has the arm, and Melvin can catch those deep balls. They've been playing pitch and catch for a lot of years, so those two pretty well connected down there.
As we'll see, Melvin come off to the near side here. It's going to be Weigel, Melvin, and Backman to this near side. Shotgun formation. Rolling out is Jones, and he's going to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. As Jones was rearing back to throw, and as he was throwing, that his arm was hit.
Yeah, it was. Got to change it. Only 7 seconds left here on the clock, but the Monarchs are going to have time for one play.
Ballman with that interception, or was that a fumble? Because the arm wasn't coming forward.
Good question.
But if he would have let it touch the ground, it would have probably been called an incomplete pass. So it had to be called an interception.
His arm was coming forward.
Right. But he had his arm back like that.
It could have been a fumble for sure. See what kind of play Monarchs come up with here.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if hook and ladder's coming.
I wouldn't either. Big thing is here they got to really put Jones back and make sure everything stays in front of Jones. He's kind of playing center field back there.
They have 4 receivers, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lyles, they're going to call.
Yeah, illegal procedure again.
Dead ball. Delay a game.
Delay a game. Good.
So the Monarchs filled with a lot of penalties.
Yes. It was a penalty-ridden first half, I thought. Really.
Just the second quarter alone.
Yeah, on both sides.
10 penalties for 62 yards, says our statistician.
Yep. Sounds about right. Some of those were just half distance of the goal, if you're wondering why they don't even up.
Right. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock. Well, they put on a bunch on us. But
I bet they wish they had 1:10 seconds left.
There they go.
That's really home field advantage there.
First and 15 now for the Monarchs. Same formation. Looks like there might have been an offside on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Trevin Enfield stepped just over the line before the ball was snapped. Another penalty for this first half.
And make it back to first and 10 with the ball at the 40-yard line of the Monarchs. 5 seconds remaining. So they're going to put 2 seconds back up.
Clock operators
getting his money, yeah. Maybe we'll get this one off now as the ball is at the Monarch 40-yard line. 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Norton leads 13-7 as Lyles rolls out to his right side, goes downfield, and a low pass.
Boy, Trevin Enfield, though, made up for it on that play. He stunted right in there and was able to chase that quarterback down and made him get rid of that ball. Obviously,
on the run, too.
Delivered a little bit low.
Right.
Yeah.
2 seconds remaining, so let's...
I called out Trevin for jumping off sides, but I got to give him props there. He forced the issue there. Really came through for the Blue Jays. 2 seconds left here.
Anybody playing center field down there?
They had Jones back. He's probably the deepest back.
The snap, the roll out to the right side, and it's going to be complete. There's the hook and ladder.
Yeah.
And he's still on his feet as they will stop him.
Boy, he didn't want to go down, did he? Multiple Blue Jays there. You called it, Bill,
yeah.
The old hook and ladder like we were expecting.
That's right. So at halftime now, the Norton Blue Jays with a 13-6 lead over the Monarchs at halftime. And I'm sure that both teams could get some talking to about the penalties.
Yeah.
So we'll send it back to station for a quick couple-minute timeout. You listen to Superstar Country on 102.5.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Our 21st annual huge sale will be 2 weeks long this year at Sander Furniture.
Find top-rated products, beautiful style, and great selections at unbeatable prices.
Hundreds of highly rated and quality pieces ready for you now.
It's the biggest sale of the year with our store-wide savings.
And that's fantastic.
We will be open regular hours for our huge sale September 16th through the 30th.
And we will also be open Sunday, September 29th from 1 to 5 p.m.
And that's at Sander Furniture on Highway 283, Norton, Kansas.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds, BW Fusion, and Pivot Bio. Kinsey can help with Farmers Mutual Health and crop insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or Kinsey 785-871-7065. They're open 24 hours a day. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University as the Norton Blue Jays with a 13-6 lead at halftime. This is how the scoring went for the game. Eli Jones with a 1-yard run. The extra point was good, making our score 7-0 with 11:46 in the second. Carson Lyles, the quarterback, passes down to Isaac Puritan with a 25-yard pass. The extra point no good, putting our score 7-6 with 7:54 in the second. Then it was Eli Jones with a 6-yard run. The extra point was blocked at the 107 marker, making our score 13-6 just before halftime. So not a lot of great offense. Both sides have had some nice plays. Penalties killing both squads in that second quarter.
Yeah, sloppy really is the only word for it. I've seen a sloppy first half, really on both sides. They're going to go in the locker rooms and they're going to figure some stuff out, but the Blue Jays are going to have to be really careful of this Monarch passing game. Monarchs showed that they can come out tonight and they can pass the ball. They're finding some open receivers. They got big, tall targets for that quarterback. Quarterback has done a really good job finding those open targets, and they've been able to move the ball through the air with the Blue Jays. Now, on the Blue Jays side of the ball, doing a great job of run blocking, getting those hard to earn yards up the middle.
Let's see.
So Blue Jays need to continue to exploit the run game a little bit, and then mix some of those passes in with that. So I expect good things. I think they're going to clean some stuff up there at halftime. Blue Jays will come out after half ready to go.
All right, it sounds like maybe we might have to take you off the air on video because we have been blocked because they're playing Thunder. Yeah, they're playing unauthorized music, so Facebook has taken us down or blocked us for a few minutes there, so we apologize for that, but we'll give you the stats here of the first half. Eli Jones for the Blue Jays, he's 5 for 9 with 56 yards and 1 interception. In the running game, it looks like that Eli Jones, 8 rushes for 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Logan Willauer, 7 carries for 73. Tyler Backman, 7 carries for 27 yards. And Brendan Ponce, 1 carry for 5 yards for 142 yards in rushing. In the receiving, it's Tyce Melvin, 2 catches for 32 yards. Logan Willauer, 2 catches for 9 yards. Jayton Weigel, 1 catch for 15. Derek Clydesdale and Tyler Backman both been targeted in that first half. So a total of 56 yards for the Blue Jays in the passing game. Excuse me. So we have, sorry, I coughed on you. So what did the other team have? Let's see, Carson Lyles for TMP he's 7 of 14 for 85 yards and 1 touchdown. The running game, Austin Gilbert, 3 rushes for 16 yards. Logan Ballman, 3 carries for 4 yards. Carson Lyles, 2 carries for 8 yards for 28 total yards. In the passing, is Puritan has 3 catches for 38 and a touchdown. Grant Nails, 3 for 25 yards. Jacob Saib, 1 catch for 22. Adler Brown and Lane Dortzweiler both been targeted in that first half and no catches. So total yardage for the Monarchs is 113 yards of passing and rushing. So 8 rushes, 14 passes for the Monarchs. Let's see what. Okay, so we're trying to figure out who number 17 is, and we have a guess, and they think it might be Jarrett Fonistil.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, and he's pretty quick when he gets down there anyway.
He is.
So,
yeah,
but,
really athletic. The numbers kind of stood out to me is the Logan Willauer, 7 carries for over 70 yards. Anytime you can get over 10 yards of carry out of your fullback, your offensive line's doing something good. So, like to see that. Logan Willauer running hard. He puts his shoulder down and makes things happen. Really like to see Logan Willauer continue that in the second half.
And in the passing game, Eli is a very hard thrower too, and yeah. I just don't know that the receivers were ready for it. As we've seen late in the second quarter, that the receivers were finally catching them. Like now they're expecting it.
Right.
I don't know. They've had Eli. They practiced with Eli. They've had Eli for 4 years, but it's like. I don't think that the Blue Jays are hearing footsteps, but I mean they do have some tall defensive backs and they're very quick. So I don't know if the Blue Jays are looking ahead or hearing footsteps or what. But maybe the passing game will come around a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, they don't have the size necessarily that the Blue Jays have, but I tell you they make that up in quickness. They are quick to the ball on the defensive side. On the offensive side, they're big, tall targets for. That quarterback, when those receivers go downfield, they pose a big target for them. Our defensive backs have struggled in coverage a little bit, so I expect Melvin kind of button some of that down at halftime, and I think they'll be all right when they come out here in the second half.
All right, so now we might be able to get you back on the video here because we got kicked off just briefly because we were hearing copyright music. AC/DC, that's right. I don't know why they could block us off on that. They could have waited that song was over.
And there's little kids dance out there.
Right.
We wanted to kind of show that to the.
We've been pretty brave this last year or two about playing halftime shows, right. And obviously that somebody must have been watching our video this time and caught us. So, but we apologize. We're back on. 6 minutes till kickoff, so we're going to go ahead and take a little short break, and that way we can kind of get a drink here and take some fresh air. We're in a very small quarters here, and they have the AC off. So we're going to send it backstage for a quick 2 to 3 minute timeout. You've been listening to Superstar Country with Trent Alexander, Nish Millen, and myself, Big Millen, on 102.5.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First Aid Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First Aid Bank will make that easy for you. First Aid Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First Aid Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and share draft purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.01% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer, from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
As cold and flu season approaches, Norton County Hospital and Clinics is here to keep you healthy. Follow these simple tips to stay well. Wash up often and scrub hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow to prevent spreading germs. Avoid sharing food and utensils. Get the shot. The flu vaccine is your best defense. Keep your distance from anyone who's sick. And if you're feeling unwell, stay at home and recover. Stay healthy and enjoy a flu-free season.
Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Robert has years of experience and can go to work for you. If you're looking at a complete restoration or help with collision repairs, Robert can restore all makes and models of vehicles. Bumps Auto Body does glass work, fiberglass repair, and paintless dent repair. Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Call for an estimate, 877-3977, or stop in West Highway 36 right behind Jacobs Auto Sales.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area's students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Fonenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University as the Norton Blue Jays currently have a 13-6 lead over Thomas More Prep, as Eli Jones in on a couple touchdowns for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays and TMP faced with a lot of penalties in that first half, so we'll see if those are cleaned up on both sides, and see if maybe the Blue Jays can settle down some here and get some more scoring going.
Yeah, like I said, I thought they did a really good job on the ground. Willauer kind of leading the way there. Just 7 carries, but over 10 yards of carry for Willauer, the fullback for Norton. And a lot of those yards were right up the heart of that Monarch defense. So got to give it up to that Blue Jay offensive line, kind of making some holes, but Willauer exploiting those as well. So great job. Run game, doing a good job. Backman also, I think he had 27 yards on 7 carries as well. So ground game kind of making things happen. I would like to see a few more connections through the air, and I think that will happen probably here in the second half. Also on the defensive side, great push up front a lot of times, a lot of pressure being put on that quarterback. But that quarterback for the Monarchs doing an extremely good job tonight. I mentioned it earlier that he has some big, tall targets going downfield, and they've had some room. So those targets downfield have been able to find some open spaces, and that quarterback's found them for several completions.
Yeah, we've seen the screen passes work for them, and they do have the speed, and Lyles can scramble out to the left and to his right. But when they try to come across the middle, it's a little tough.
Yes.
Tough row for them, tough hoeing. So maybe the Blue Jays now can put some out and kind of cut off on the screen plays a little bit, maybe a little bit more rush from the defensive ends, because they're not really trying to run around the edge.
No, they're not, and they're giving them plenty of cushion there in that first half. I expect them to tighten that up a little bit and have a little better passing coverage here in the second half.
Looks like the Blue Jays will take the ball for the second half as they deferred from the first half. Number 14, Tyler Backman, back on the 10-yard line. Tice Melvin on the 11. Up man looks like it's going to be Brennan Fonstill. And is that Logan Willauer out also one of the up men? Oh, no, it can't be 5 because he's got a broken wrist. Yeah, that's Willauer.
Yeah, Logan Willauer.
Kicking for the Monarchs will be Lyles. He got a nice little kick on that touchdown. After that touchdown, he's got a pretty nice leg also. Let's see who will pick up that ball. It's a kick out towards the edge of the, taken by Backman at the 9-yard line. He sees open space. He's trying to cut across, still got on his feet, and he'll get up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Backman so deadly when he can make that corner. He just about got there, but nice coverage in there by the Monarchs.
Well, it's a 14-yard return on that. Yeah. Backman didn't follow his blockers as he's seen that now. Unfortunately, that the gunner stayed in place and was able to run him down. But the Blue Jays will have 1st and 10 from their 24-yard line. 13-6 is our score. Start of the second half. Back to the I formation. Twins to the near side. One far receiver. Underneath center's Eli Jones. He takes a snap, hands it off to Backman. Backman goes off to the right tackle, still on his feet, and they're going to bring him down. Looks like a gain of maybe 1.
Backman seemed to dance just a little bit there at the line of scrimmage. I'd like to see him kind of shoot through there.
Hit the hole.
We've seen Willauer doing that earlier on with some great success.
They're going to give him 2 on that carry. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now, as the ball will be at the 20-yard line or 25-yard line of the Blue Jays. There's a twins to the near side, single receiver. Now they're going to put Backman in the slot on the far side. Shotgun formation. Jones takes the snap, hands it off to Willauer. Willauer on his feet, got one to beat, and he goes low and tackles up Willauer, but not before Willauer will get the 1st and 10.
What a great 1-2 punch out of the Blue Jays. Like I said, starting out with Backman, got a little bit more speed than Willauer, but I tell you, Willauer gets that ball in his hands, he's going one direction, and that's forward. Showing a great burst of speed once he hit the line of scrimmage for a nice gain for the Blue Jays.
Gain of 10 on the play, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Again, they'll put Clydesdale and Melvin on the near side, single receiver, back to the I formation for the Blue Jays. Then it's going to be Jones. Wanted to pitch that off.
He did. We've seen Backman over there, and Backman had some room to run if he could have got the ball out to him, but just got swallowed up before he could release that ball.
A gain of 1 on the play for Eli Jones. 2nd and 9 for the Blue Jays. 10:25 left here in this third quarter as the Blue Jays lead 13-6. I thought maybe they'd come out just pass it a little bit, but
Yeah,
I think they were a little bit too deep for their taste there to start off with passing. Probably waiting to get closer to the 50-yard line, as they will stay in the I formation. Receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side, underneath center, Eli Jones. Jones takes a snap, pitches out to Backman. Backman cuts up across the 40 up to the 43. Looks like maybe a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, I always like that spread play to Backman because, like I said, he is only 1 block from turning that upfield for 6 points. Kind of got the, and I know it's kind of a cliche, but we talk about thunder and lightning. We kind of see that out of the Blue Jays down there tonight. You got those hard yards up the middle, and then you got Backman around the end.
Blue Jays face a 3rd and 3 situation as they'll put, looks like Backman in the slot, receiver to the near side. They'll put him in motion, and they're going to block for Jones. Jones trying to get the 1st and 10, and does, and he's going to break it out. He's running to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, touchdown. Eli Jones.
What a great job, Jones, running the ball. He kind of got caught up there at the line of scrimmage just briefly. He got past it, kicked off a couple would-be tacklers, and then kind of showing some great top-end speed there to kind of run away from everybody.
That's going to be a 57-yard run for Eli Jones off of the right tackle. He's able to get some nice blocks out of there by his backs, Backman and Willauer. See if the Blue Jays go for 2 on this one. Nope, looks like they're going to go for the 1.
Yeah, not really in a position to be chasing points here as of yet, so Blue Jays would be happy just adding to the scoreboard.
9:06, 57-yard run. Eli Jones as he scores his 3rd touchdown of the evening. The snap, and it's going to be a fire drill as Tice Melvin trying to roll it into the end zone. Oh, he stopped, but he's going to make it. Man, he got hit hard right on the line.
Did he get hit hard, or did he hit somebody else hard? He kind of lowered his shoulder. And I tell you what, he's not a big stature guy, but he plays like he's 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he got hit or if he hit somebody hard. There was a heck of a collision there at the goal line.
When I call fire drill, and that's mainly if they fumble the ball, they call fire.
Yeah.
So basically, I just incorporated that into the fire drill. Let's just run. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Well, I like that call because that defensive end was crashing in. He was actually the one that blocked the extra point earlier or at the end of the half. So I like that call because they noticed that guy was shooting in as fast as he could. And then Melvin was able to take that ball and get around him because he was stunting in so hard.
I didn't know. He looked like he had tried to pass that. And
he thought about it. Yeah, he was looking down there before he took off. But, what a great max effort there by Melvin, Tice Melvin, to get that in past the goal line because it was a really big collision down there.
Blue Jays take it down the field for the touchdown after what were they facing, 3rd and 3, so they go 57 yards for the pay dirt. 9:06 remaining here in that 3rd quarter. Looks like Gillespie, I believe, has been taking the kickoff, or Austin Gilbert, I'm sorry. No, because we get reflection. And it's going to be a nice line drive kick in there. It is 32 this time as he almost breaks it. But it's number 35, Brennan Fonestill, bringing him down.
Yeah, Brennan.
That was Jackson Gillespie.
Playing hard both sides of the ball tonight and special teams. So Brennan Fonestill with his name called again. So.
Furnace. 1st and 10 for the Monarchs at the Monarch 34-yard line as the Monarchs will come back out in that pistol formation, single back set, sets in behind the shotgun of Lyles. Lyles will hand it off, and there's going to be a big hit in there.
Oh, yeah. Colton Stover just swallowed him up right there at the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost a yard there because Stover was right in the backfield. Went right past his guy and was playing in the backfield over there for the Blue Jays.
Loss of the yard, now makes a 2nd and 11 for the Monarchs. I think that was Ballman with the ball carry, wasn't it? 33? Well, Ballman. Trip to the near side for the Monarchs. Single receiver to the far side. Pistol formation. Lyles, their quarterback, takes the snap. High snap as he drops straight back, being pursued by a couple Blue Jays, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver looked like it was number 2, Dinkle. That time, Lyles pretty much stayed in the pocket there.
Yeah, and he had a ton of pressure on him. But Will Auer come crashing in from his defensive end position. And then you got a couple other Blue Jays in there as well. Infield, one of them.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Monarchs as they now will roll out to the left side looking for a receiver. Nels is over there, and it's incomplete as Jones got in there just as the ball came to the receiver, knocks it out of his hands. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 11 now for the Monarchs from their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, Jones timed that almost perfectly. Some of the crowd over here thought he might have been just a little early, but I tell you what, he was right on time.
As they do line up in that pistol formation, Lyles will drop back. Blue Jays not bringing anybody. Now Tyson Melvin will go back, see if he can get a nice running start off of this. It's a line drive kick in there to Melvin. Melvin takes it at the 38. He cuts off to his left, cuts back to his right, gets hit several times, but stays on his feet. And talk about pinball action. There's a flag in there, and there's going to be some pushing and shoving, I believe, in there.
We've talked about this several times, but Melvin has no fear on the football field. He is not afraid to hit, and he's not afraid to get hit. He when he has that ball in his hands, he has one thing on his mind.
Now, it looks like we have an injured player out on the field, so we'll go ahead and send it backstage for a quick 1-minute timeout.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Contact me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
What makes Pioneer brand list E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Nextech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Nextech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank, member FDIC.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day. And Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
It's a stock up and save sale at your Jamboree. On sale this week, 10-pound chicken leg quarters, 58 cents a pound. Boneless pork sirloin chops, buy one, get one free. Washington Pink Lady apples, 98 cents a pound. Red or green seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. Select varieties of Frito-Lay Cheetos or Fritos chips, $3.98 each. And select varieties of Libby's canned vegetables, just 88 cents each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Nothing beats the taste of homegrown and hometown service. Porter Ranch Beef guarantees both. You're guaranteed beef raised locally on Porter Ranch and beef processed locally and packaged for family servings, vacuum sealed for guaranteed freshness. They also offer specialty orders, including quarter, half, and whole beef. Add in Alma cheeses, pickled products, beef snacks, and nuts, and you're all set to go. Hometown flavor, hometown freshness, and hometown friendly service. That's Porter Ranch Beef on North Highway 283, north of the stoplight.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Krezig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Our 21st annual huge sale will be 2 weeks long this year at Sander Furniture.
Find top-rated products, beautiful style, and great selections at unbeatable prices.
Hundreds of highly rated and quality pieces ready for you now.
It's the biggest sale of the year with our store-wide savings.
And that's fantastic.
We will be open regular hours for our huge sale September 16th through the 30th.
And we will also be open Sunday, September 29th from 1 to 5 p.m.
And that's at Sander Furniture on Highway 283, Norton, Kansas.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds, BW Fusion, and Pivot Bio. Kinsey can help with Farmers Mutual Health and crop insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or Kinsey, 785-871-7065. They're open 24 hours a day. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University as the injured player is taken off the field. Blue Jays will take over 1st and 10 at their 33-yard line. 7:56 left here in this third quarter. Norton with a 21-6 lead. Thank you for being patient with us. Plainville 13, Sacred Heart 6. These are some of the scores. Logan Palco 22. Over the Cross 8, Mulvane 21, Independent 6. Those are some of the areas that scores that we are getting right now. But our score here, 21-6, Norton, 26-6 lead for Phillipsburg over Smith Center. So they're gonna, what are they gonna do? Check the clock and the setting. Did they mark? They have marked off the penalty. There was a penalty. Blue Jays were flagged for holding on that punt return. We'll put them back at the 33-yard line. Again, 7:56 remaining here in this third quarter. Norton with a 21-6 lead. Well, let's see. What are we saying?
Getting the clock around or the yardage?
Well,
what they're doing.
We're in a very enclosed place, and I can't really get the. I need to take a lens off, I guess.
Yeah, Norton leads 21-6. We got 7:56 left here in the third quarter. Blue Jays are going to have the ball after a punt return. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Blue Jays at the line of scrimmage. Got Jones under center. Takes a snap. He looks to his left. He does it back.
Tyson Melvin open there on the 45, but Jones is going to run it, and they're going to take him out of bounds. Boy,
wow.
Boy,
that was a horse collar at the end that threw him out of bounds.
And they tackled him out of bounds.
They did. He was on the white line when he got thrown down by the neck collar there. Kind of a missed opportunity by that side judge.
All right, so I tried to make the scoreboard a little bit larger, but I'm running out of space here with my lens on there. So hopefully that's better, but it is 7:45 left in the third quarter. Norton with a 21-6 lead as we have a 2nd and 7 situation for the Blue Jays in the shotgun formation, and it's going to hand off to Logan Willowers. He's looking for blockers. He gets up to about the 47-yard line.
Like we mentioned, Willauer averaging 10 yards a tote in that first half, and I think he's continuing here in the second half. Couple really nice runs by Willauer right up the heart of that defense for TMP.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as they will spot the ball at the 48-yard line. I don't know, the referees are conferring where the down marker should be
something against TMP.
Well, I don't know what that call. Personal foul.
15-yard penalty in there by the Monarchs. Dead ball foul.
Wow.
Ooh, that kind of flops the field position here for the Blue Jays. Now we're getting into the part where they can actually open it up through the air here a little bit, like we talked about earlier, Fig.
Yeah, because we were talking maybe they will change the dynamics after they get across the 50-yard line. So this time they're going to put a receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side, and 1 receiver in the slot. And the slot looks like Tyler Backman, shotgun formation, and it's going to be a quick screen in there to Tice Melvin as he sidesteps 1, sidesteps 2, but he's going to have a loss on the play, wasn't able to go forward.
Yeah, he's kind of waiting for his blocking to set up down there, and they just couldn't hold the block enough to get Melvin going. Kind of like the play call, but like I said, that takes a lot of time to get that ball out to the sidelines. At that point, your blockers have already been engaged for a couple seconds. It's hard to hold those blocks with those big defensive backs.
6:48 left here in the third quarter. Norton with a 21-6 lead. Ball rests on the Monarch 39-yard line. Set 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. And they'll put Backman as a wing over here, so they'll probably put him in a motion. He'll go probably right to left. Nope, they're going to put Tice Melvin into motion, and it's going to be Jones with the ball as he gets up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Jones got that 3 yards back plus. Going to get a pretty good gain in there for Jones, 7 or 8 yards. Right up the middle. Good blocking up front for the Blue Jays, though. Nice push there from the offensive line.
Ball will be at the Monarch 35-yard line. There's 6 minutes remaining here in this third quarter, 21-6 with the Norton lead. As they'll send receivers 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Other way around. 3 to the right, and it's going to get to Logan Willauer as he bulldozes forward. He'll get a few on that.
You know, why not? Logan's been exploiting that middle of that defensive front all night tonight.
It looks like that TMP is picking up a little bit more on the Willauer because not only there's one guy trying to bring him down, there's 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
So
sure.
they might be stuffing up the middle a little bit more there.
Got about half the yards they needed there on third down, which is going to bring up about 4th and 3, long 2, maybe.
Yeah, let's call it 4th and 3. Melvin to the right side, trips to the near side, shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Jones rolls out to his right as a receiver, and it's caught, and it'll be enough for a 1st and 10. Takes it up to the 20-yard line. 9-yard pass completion in there from Jones to Melvin.
I tell you what, he had to have a lot of confidence in Melvin because when Jones went to the right, there was some open there. He could have got the first down with his legs, but just showed the confidence he has in his wide receiver, Tice Melvin.
Actually, Tice had gone upfield, and he come back to get that ball, and it was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was. It was a tight throw, tight catch, but great job there by the Blue Jays.
Back to the eye. Willauer and Backman in there. It's given to Backman. Backman switches direction, still on his feet. He'll get a couple, but they just hung on to at the shirt tail a little bit.
He did. Backman was trying to shake loose, but that first guy was able to hold on long enough for this help to arrive and kind of stymied Backman there for a short gain, maybe a couple yards.
2-yard gain in there for Tyler Backman. Ball on the 18-yard line of TMP. And in comes in Ashton Katz as Eli Jones brings the play in from Coach Melvin. Katz and Weigel to the right. Derek Clydesdale to the near side. Jones, they're going to call a delay a game, or believe. Delay a game on the Blue Jays. So that throws another different dynamic in there.
Throws a little wrinkle in there, kind of brings up a little
2nd and 13 situation for the Blue Jays now.
A little different play calling in here probably for Coach Melvin.
is they don't change any personnel. Tyson Melvin went off, has his helmet off, getting a breather. I do believe he's been playing the whole game.
Yeah, he has, and been playing hard all game.
It's like the same play called in there, and it's going to be given up to Backman. Backman will get up to about the 17-yard line. Will get some of that yardage back, but not enough, as he had a little bit more open space there.
He did. I was kind of looking for him to break that one. If he could have just got away from that first first tackler, he would have been really close to in for 6.
Nice counter move in there by the Blue Jays. Trying to get Tyler Backman some yardage tonight.
You got about 6 yards out of that to bring it. 3rd and 8.
6, yep. 3rd and 8 for the Blue Jays. Ball on the 18-yard line of TMP. Jones rolls out to his right, looking for a receiver, throws it short, and that's going to be in there to Backman, and they'll knock him out of bounds there about the 15.
Just kind of taking what the defense is going to give him. Jones kind of, like I said, rolled out to his right, was looking downfield, had to take a short guy. You got to give up to the Monarchs. They had some great coverage there on the back end, so making Jones check that down.
4th and 5 for the Blue Jays. Ball on the 15-yard line. 3:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Norton with a 21-6 lead. Let's see what kind of 3rd and 5 play they have planned. Again, it's on the 15 of the Monarchs. Swings to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation. They'll put Brandon Fonestill into motion, and it's going to be Jones with the carry. Gets the 1st and 10. He's going to get up to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, we've seen it so many times already, Fig. When it comes down to 4th down, we got to have it. A lot of times we see that going into Eli Jones' keeper there, and he didn't disappoint there. I actually expect them to roll him out a little bit because he's had some room to run there, but that definitely worked.
8-yard carry for Eli Jones as the ball has a 1st and goal situation on the 7-yard line of the Monarchs. As the Blue Jays try to spread it out a little bit. Quick count, and that's going to be Willauer. He'll get about 1 on the play. They stood him up that time.
They're on to Willauer now finally because, like I said, he's had some great runs. This is going to bring down his average a little bit, but Willauer's still running tough right into the heart of that defense, and like I said, they were prepared that time.
2nd and goal. Looks like the ball will be on the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. Looks like only 1 yard gain in there for Willauer.
What makes the Blue Jays so tough to cover is you have to cover the whole field. Jones, like I said, such a dual threat that you have to cover the whole field with these Blue Jays.
Blue Jays will go back to the I formation. Up underneath center will be Eli Jones as he drops 1 step back, and he'll keep the ball on that quarterback draw. We'll get up to about the 1-yard line.
And that really wasn't a clean snap to the quarterback. He fumbled that just enough where if it had been clean, he might have been in for 6.
He comes back underneath center, and it's going to be Jones over to.
There you
go. And they're going to call it. I thought maybe they're going to say where his knee was down.
So too, yeah.
But it's a touchdown in there. 1-yard plunge for Eli Jones. So that's his number 4. 4th touchdown for the day.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, is that 4th? Did Tice have one?
From Jones, though.
He had the extra point.
Yeah. Right.
So they'll go for the 1 point after, and Jones the kicker. Tice Melvin the holder. 27-6 here. 1-yard run by Eli Jones for the touchdown. The snap, it's a high snap, and it's going to be Melvin trying to throw it. And did he complete it? No. 10 receiver looks like Weigel, or was that Clydesdale? They want that to work so bad, don't they?
They do.
So, Blue Jays lead 27-6, 135 left in the third. You've been listening to Superstar Country on 102.5.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University as Norton scores on a 1-yard run by Eli Jones, his fourth on the night. 1:35 left here in the third as Norton leads 27-6. Cope Rails back to do the kicking for the Blue Jays. Back is number 32, Gillespie. Shanked off the right side, fair catch caught. Monarchs will take it at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, he had some room to run there, too, but I think he was so shocked that the ball was coming to him that he just called the fair catch. And they're probably coached to do that at that distance when the ball comes to him to make the fair catch.
Signaling, I don't know, the referee was signaling for somebody. The referees are going to have a little huddle here.
Oh, wow. 2 flags down on the field.
Oh, I don't see him. Right there. Okay. Legal procedure call against the Monarchs. You can't move while you're. Was he?
I don't know what it was. What the procedure was. It was on the fair catch, though, right?
Well, I think probably what is that he took a step or two forward, and that can't do that when you call fair catch.
Yeah.
So now they'll get it at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10, 30-yard line up TMP, 27-6 lead here for the Norton Blue Jays. 3, 6, 9, 11. Lyles will be the only back there in the shotgun formation. They send twins to the far side, trips to the near side. A quick screen pass in there to number 11 as he will get back up to the line of scrimmage. The receiver was Isaac Puritan.
Good job by Tice Melvin in there with the stop. Able to shoot up there, stop him for no gain.
Mike's went down. I didn't think.
It's going to be a timeout here on the field. Looked like might be a cramp situation for one of the Blue Jays. Yeah, it looks like one of the Blue Jays has some cramps down there. That's going to be
Jayton Weisel.
But he's up now, jogging off the field. So that's good to see.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I didn't see who came in for Jayton, but might be.
The cat come in number 10.
Might be number 14.
No, I think it's 10 that came in, or his cat's been out there the whole time.
No, he came in for him, I believe.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Monarchs. Single back set, and that's the quarterback. He's looking for a lob there, and it's a short pass flag on the play. It's on the line of scrimmage, or holding against the Monarchs. And he's trying to draw in that all those linemen in.
Well, it looks like the Monarchs are kind of went to the point where they're going to, do a lot of passing. Like I said, they're just going back to the shotgun set. They're going to try to get this ball moved down the field.
I don't know if the wind's blowing. I kind of hear it howling, so maybe that's a little problem too. Also on the field, Lyles, shotgun formation, looks to his right, has a guy across the middle, hits the referee
right square in the back, incomplete. Yeah, he had a crosser right there that was wide open. Like I said, sometimes that's the umpire, right?
No,
umpire's in the white hat.
Yeah.
So, that'd be the line judge probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that works over the middle behind the lineman. Kind of got in the way there.
1:08 left in the third, 27-6 lead for the Norton Blue Jays. And Lyles now faced with a 3rd and 20 situation. Incomplete passes and penalties have been killing the Monarchs. Lyles trying to look downfield, has a crossing route in there, and it's
over everyone.
Yeah.
Jones actually went up for it and almost got a fingertip on it. That's how high it was. But some nice pressure in the backfield by the Blue Jays once again. Trevin Infield was back there, and a couple others for the Blue Jays.
Looks like Blue Jays kind of bringing a few different personnel in.
Number 58, Nick Carnes, back there also. Hadn't really called his name a lot tonight, but applying pressure.
Yeah, number 17's back in there, and that we feel that's Jared Fonenstiel. He usually wears the number 30. Let's see, Backman and Melvin, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds.
Kind of off the side of his foot. Probably the worst punt we've seen out of him tonight. Pretty good leg. Just didn't get a nice, clean kick on that, or hit on that ball.
16-yard punt on that play, so the Blue Jays will take over 1st and 10 in Monarch territory, ball resting at the 36-yard line of TMP.
Yeah, Jarrett Fonsteel, usually number 30. We believe he's that number 17 tonight. Been pretty dynamic on special teams. Able to call his number a few times.
Blue Jays, again, 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of TMP. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Norton with a 27-6 lead. As the send 2 receivers to the far side, 1 in the slot on that side. Single receiver here to the near side. Jones takes a snap, rolls out to his right, goes downfield, has a man there, has enough for a 1st and 10. Gets hit, and that's Melvin right on the line.
That was another cannon shot from Jones. Hit Melvin right in the number, and it had to be because there was good coverage on Melvin. As soon as that ball hit Melvin right in the number, he was hit. So contact right away. Good job by that Monarchs defense, but just not good enough when you got an arm like that out of Jones and it's someone that can catch the ball and is used to catching that type of pass from him.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Monarch 25-yard line. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. See if they go downfield. The Blue Jays trying to spread it out. 4-man rush for the Monarchs. It's going to be given to Willauer. Willauer stutter steps, has plenty of room to run it. 5-0 right into the end zone. Number 25, Logan Willauer, with that 25-yard run for the touchdown.
I really love to see that. You know, Willauer's been running so hard all night long, getting those tough yards up the middle. I really like to see it finally getting paid off and be able to see pay dirt down there. Once again, you got to kind of give that offensive line a little bit of credit there. Opened up a nice hole for Willauer to run through. But Willauer, like I said, we see him kind of a bruiser back, but he showed some top-end speed there as well.
They go for the extra point here. They did miss the 2-point conversion the last time. Let's see if they will go for the kick. Kick, snaps down, kicks up, kicks good. So the Norton Blue Jays with a 25-yard run by Logan Willauer. Extra point by Jones is good at the 14-second mark in the third quarter. Norton now leads 34-6.
Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and share draft purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.01% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
Welcome back to the campus of Fort Hays State University as the Norton Blue Jays scoring a 25-yard run by Logan Willauer with 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Norton extra point was good. Our score, Norton 34, TMP 6. Kind of surprised that TMP leaves that open
Wide
up there
open.
between the 20 and the 35.
Almost daring them to kick in that spot.
And they do it. And it's taken in there by number 12, I believe. Number 7, Jacob Steve.
Nice run back on the Monarchs. Going to be
looks like about the 43-yard line.
Brought down by number 54, Rick Wyatt for the Blue Jays.
We're seeing Wyatt on them kickoffs, and he's been doing a pretty good job getting down there. We called his name a couple times last week and again today.
Have a final on that Phillipsburg Panther game, 26-6 over the Smith Center Redmen.
And that's 0-2 for the Redmen so far this year. I think Phillipsburg now is 2-0.
You're exactly right. Phillipsburg coming off that 14-0 win over Plainville last week.
Ballman with the carry. Looks like he'll lose a yard on that play.
Yeah, Colton Stover, Cody Mullins, those defensive tackles for the Blue Jays just blew that play up.
That's the end of the third quarter. Norton leading 34-6 after 3. You've been listening to Superstar Country here with Trent Alexander, Nish Millen, and Fig Millen on 102.5.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Cowpoke Supply in Norton has everything you could need for any building, remodeling, painting, plumbing, or do-it-yourself project needs. Come in and see everything they have to offer, from farm and ranch supplies to saws and drills. Cowpoke has a great selection of paint, nuts and bolts, nails, screws, lumber, light fixtures, coolers, boots, tools, large and small, paint and painting supplies, and of course, smiling faces. Find what you're looking for at Cowpoke Supply on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter here on the campus of Fort Hays State University. The Norton Blue Jays with a 34-6 lead over TMP. Trying to find some scores here. Looks like Ray Colorado is taking it to Scott City. Ray, a very good Colorado team, 35-7. Heston 21, Hoisington 16. Those are some of the team scores that we will try to watch for you. Plainville 20, Sacred Heart 6. We're trying to get some K-State KU scores, too, if we can, later on. As now we're start of the fourth quarter, Lyle's in the pistol formation as he has a 2nd and 11 situation, drops back, and pass, throws deep down the field, doesn't really have a receiver, and they're going to call pass interference on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Tyler Bagman kind of just running with his receiver. I didn't see a whole lot of contact.
I've seen some hands coming in kind of at the waist, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, that's kind of a petty call, but I went down the field. He had a closer look than I did, but Blue Jays going to get nailed with pass interference down there.
They had two receivers down here 10 yards apart, and it looked like they were covered very well. They're good coverage by the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Going to move the chains here for the Monarchs.
As the ball now will be into Blue Jay territory at the Blue Jay 44-yard line. Lyle takes the snap, drops back, looking for a pass, and it's in and out of the hands of the number 7, Jacob Sieb of the Monarchs.
More nice coverage in there by Tice Melvin, giving a little bit of height advantage there, but just couldn't quite connect there out of the Monarchs. The ball was there. It was a little high, about face mask height, but definitely could have been brought in.
Flag on the play. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. They're marking it off on the Monarchs, though.
Wow, it's a big one, too.
Might have been unsportsmanlike.
How many penalties do they have in this? 14 penalties for 104 yards? Wow. They shouldn't even have 10% of that.
I'm sure that will be mentioned probably Monday at practice.
Maybe at team meeting tomorrow.
Very possible.
First and long ways. 25. First and 25 for the Monarchs. Lyles takes a snap, drops back, looks to his right, being pursued, and intercepted in there, and it's clear sailing in there for Eli Jones. He gets his 5th touchdown for the night, and it's going to be a defensive touchdown.
I tell you what, he was trying to throw that away and couldn't get the ball quite far enough. Of course, Jones was right. He was the only person in the vicinity.
Yeah.
And it was white jersey. Easy snatch and grab for Eli Jones.
And he had 2 interceptions last week. And now he's got a 3rd interception, the pick 6. Did he have pick 6 last week, too?
I think so, yeah. Didn't he, Nick? Pretty sure.
I don't recall right now. Okay. Oh, extra point attempt in there. Jones, let's see what we come up with. Tice Melvin, the holder. There's going to be offsides on the Blue Jays.
They were kind of going with the fake again there, it looked like.
Oh, they're calling encroachment on.
You go for 2 here?
Yeah, they've already missed. They're one point behind.
Yeah. I don't know if Coach will, just because of the score, but you got to keep the pedal down. You know, this Monarch team has a really high-powered passing offense, so I wouldn't be surprised if Coach decided to go for 2 here, but doesn't look like it.
So half the distance to the goal. Still look like they're going to go for the extra point, the kick. The snap, the kick, and it's no good. I don't know, maybe go to the right?
It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, that old boy's kind of been workhorse today.
Yes,
so.
He has. And you know, he got 6, so we'll take that for sure.
45-yard interception pass for a touchdown for Eli Jones will put the Norton Blue Jays up 40-6 over TMP with 11:23 left here in the ball game. Superstar Country 102.5.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
As cold and flu season approaches, Norton County Hospital and Clinics is here to keep you healthy. Follow these simple tips to stay well. Wash up often and scrub hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow to prevent spreading germs. Avoid sharing food and utensils. Get the shot. The flu vaccine is your best defense. Keep your distance from anyone who's sick, and if you're feeling unwell, stay at home and recover. Stay healthy and enjoy a flu-free season.
Welcome back to Fort Hays State University, where the Norton Blue Jays have a 40-6 lead over the TMP Monarchs. K-State leads 21-7. As Cope Rosback will kick it off, and he's taken over by number 7. A lot of room for him to be running, and he's at the 35-30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Kickoff return in there by number 7, Jacob Sieve, as he had open space to go, and I think he took that about the 30, 35, 33. Does that sound about right? Yeah. So about a 67-yard kickoff return in there for Sieve.
Yeah, signs of life here for CMP.
So the Blue Jays give up the kickoff return for a touchdown. Let's see what they do. They put it on the near hash mark. They'll go for 2. They put 3 receivers to the far side of the field, single receiver to the near side. Lyles and Ballman in the backfield. And Lyles rolls out to his right, being pursued in there by infield. Wasn't able to come up with it. They're going to throw. Oh, I thought he was going to go out the back of the end zone, but it didn't. It's recovered in there by two-point conversion. Good by number 7.
That was really a nice pass right to the back of the end zone. Nice, big, tall receiver back there. Just kind of went up and got it over everyone.
Looks like maybe Dice Melvin coming off pretty, hanging his head a little bit there. He's been playing a pretty hard game tonight. Like I said, I think he's been out for 2 plays, maybe 3 plays. So he's probably pretty tired.
And infield had the pressure right there, just kind of lost some footing and was able to dive for him there at the end, but just missing that quarterback before he was able to set up and get that pass to the back of the end zone.
So the Blue Jays lead now is 40-14. See if onside kicks, or I don't know. The hands team come out now. I think I'm seeing some.
I would say you have to prepare for an onside kick.
I'm seeing a few of the hands team coming out there. There's Jared Ponstill, there's Jayton Weigel, there's Traxton Ragland, Backman. I don't see any big guys up blocking other than infield.
Yeah.
And going back for the Blue Jays, Dice Melvin, Iron Man.
He has to have some good conditioning.
40-14, 11-13 left here in the ball game. Lyles will be doing the kicking. Lyles lines it up. And it's going to be a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to be Tyson Melvin as he takes it upfield, takes it at the 5, cuts upfield, still on his feet as he'll get up to about the 19-yard line.
Great job weaving his way through traffic to get those extra yards. Actually, a pretty good return as far as that ball was kicked back.
14-yard return for the Blue Jays. Tyson Melvin will take it up to the 19-yard line. Blue Jays 1st and 10 from the 19, 11-10 remaining in the ball game, toward the 40-14 lead. Blue Jays will go into the I formation. Fullback will be Willauer, and back from the tailback. Underneath center will be Jones. 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. And it's going to be a handoff to it's going to be Jones keeps it. And he's going to cut up the middle. Boy, he wanted to toss that.
Pitch it for sure, but nice decision. was able to still fall forward for about 4 yards. So
I think they're going to give him 5.
Yeah, 5 maybe.
6. They gave him 6.
Wow.
So
yeah,
be second and 4.
Good decision there from Jones not to pitch that ball.
He wanted to so bad.
He did. I don't know. I don't know if he's seen a defender over there or what was the reason. You know, it has to be such a quick decision there by Jones.
As Jones will go back into the shotgun formation, flank valve to the right will be Willauer. Jones takes the snap, throws the pass, and completed to Tice Melvin takes a hit in the back.
Yeah, and then he walks over and kicks him in the helmet. Tice. There it is.
There's the penalty.
So taking punishment down there.
I think it's going to be verbal. It's a verbal one.
Well, they didn't see the physical because he definitely stepped over him and kicked him in the helmet on the way by, which is unfortunate. You hate to see that type of attitude down there.
That was enough for 1st and 10.
I can see.
And now the referee's telling the captain, say, listen, you need to control your guy. Personal foul on Norton. And you're right, Trent. He was taking. Oh, I thought they were Norton.
No, it was on TFP, wasn't it?
No, no, it's Norton.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought it was on TMP.
Yeah, it was.
That's unfortunate.
Tice took a big hit in the back, and then the tackler walked over him and dragged his foot and hit him in the helmet.
Yeah, I thought he said something when he dragged his foot over him.
And then they walked away, and then that's when the flag come out.
Well, that's a tough situation. You want to stick up for your guy down there, but you hate to put your offense in a hole.
So now they didn't give the first down, and they brought it back.
It was from the spot, right? So
from the spot, it would have been right there.
But the penalty was from the spot.
Oh, but why did they move the sticks?
I don't know. Push. Maybe they moved the sticks up because of that and brought it back. I'm not sure. But it's going to be 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from there.
That was a nice.
Because if it was from the spot, then it's the down marker should be on the 40.
Yeah.
Jones will give it to Backman. Backman trying to break it outside, can't get anywhere. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Backman really hadn't been able to find a whole lot of space tonight.
So it's 2nd and 10, and they got the Ashton Katz going over to talk to Coach Melvin. .9:41 left in the ball game. 40-14 is our score. Blue Jays face with a 2nd and 10 situation at their own 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. Jones will hand it off to Willauer, still rumbling and tumbling, and gets across the 30 up to the 31.
He really is. He's just that was off the right side, so good push up there by that offensive line. But Willauer running extremely tough down there tonight.
On that right side is Stover and Callahan. So a good push in there by those two. Callahan, a first-time starter last week and only a sophomore. Stover, a senior.
Callahan kind of took over the Puga position. I think it was Stover and Puga on that right side last year.
Twins the left, twins the right. Shotgun for Eli Jones. He takes a snap. He's going to carry the ball himself. And as he's running down the field, has the 1st and 10, still trying to cut back. He's going to slide in.
Go down inbounds.
That's right.
Heads up play.
Yeah, and here we're up quite a bit. No sense in your quarterback getting hurt.
Right, exactly right. And you step out of bounds, you're going to stop the clock. So nice heads up play by Eli. Just be happy to kind of run this clock a little bit, control the ball, control the tempo, move the ball down the field.
31-yard carry for Eli Jones as the ball. He takes a slide at the 38-yard line, of TMP. 8:15 remaining in the ball game as they come up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. They're going to stay in the shotgun formation. To the left is Logan Willauer, one receiver to the far side, two to the near side, as Jones puts a man in motion, and that's going to be Tice Melvin. He's got a blocker. He's breaking out for the outside, and he takes a big hit. He's going to be at the sticks, maybe enough for first 10, and there's going to be another flag.
He takes another big hit. Along with those big hits, he might be taking an ice bath tonight because he's been taking a beating down there on the field.
Yeah, and I don't know where they're coming up with. There must be a hold on that one, but those are late flags.
They are. I thought it happened at the end of the play. The flag came out at that time.
They may pick it up. No, the spot foul. Personal foul. Norton.
Wow.
And there's really no need for it.
No,
I mean,
no.
They got the lead. And, it often says, every year we say, the second man gets caught.
Right.
So maybe some of them got hit or said to, and he got caught.
And poor Tice, every time he makes a big play down there, he takes a big hit, and then they have a penalty that brings it back. So he's probably not going to be too happy with that. But, yeah, Melvin just playing his heart out down there. Tice, like I said, has no fear on the football field, and he's been taking and delivering a lot of big hits here tonight.
As the ball will be at the 44-yard line of TMP, Jones draws back, has a man across the middle. That's Tice Melvin.
Wow.
And they threw a little bit behind him, and Melvin will drop it.
That's one that Melvin usually collects. I tell you what, Jones was kind of running. He had some pressure on him, and he had to get rid of that ball. Kind of a frozen rope to Melvin. Like I said,
just a tad bit behind
him. But we've seen Melvin make those catches before, and he's been catching almost everything thrown at him tonight. So that kind of surprised me.
And he was starting to break away. I
think he almost had his attention.
He turned his jets on too late.
Yeah.
That's
one of his eyes there, I think, was looking towards the end zone because he could have got in if he would have brought that ball in.
Back to the shotgun formation, and to the right would be Willauer. Drops back. Jones, overthrows Backman.
Yeah.
Now they're trying too hard. They like to play ball.
That one was on Eli. He got a little excited. Backman, was fairly open over there, probably as open as any receiver that Jones has had to throw to tonight. He just kind of let that one get away from him a little bit, went a little high.
2nd and 16 for the Blue Jays. 7:14 left in the ball game. Norton with a 40-14 lead as they'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Jayden Weigel will be the receiver on the near side. On the far side, Derek Clydesdale and Tice Melvin. In the slot will be Tyler Backman. Eli Jones in the shotgun, flanked by Willauer. Looks to his left, lobs it in there to Willauer. Willauer looking for a block, still on his feet. He'll get up to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah.
About 6 yards on that pass play, that little dump pass.
Yeah, he did a good job of getting away from that first would-be tackler. Kind of brushed his arm off and was able to fall forward for a couple extra yards.
Well, actually, it's longer than that. It's more like a 9-yard pass.
I thought that was third down because we had missed
it was third down.
Yeah,
okay.
So we called it second. It was on second on the scoreboard, but it's going to be fourth down for the Blue Jays.
4th and 16. No, 4th and 7, yeah. It was that 3rd and 16. Yeah. Eli takes the pass, rolls out to his right, looking downfield, has the receiver, and that's going to be Jayden Weigel as he comes down with the ball about the 5. Oh, that's Tice?
Yep.
Oh, Tice. I thought it was Weigel.
Tice wasn't letting that one go.
No, he wasn't.
He left his feet, jumped up in the air, and caught that ball.
So
I thought it was Weigel there for a little while, too, but that number 1 kind of gave him
25-yard reception from Jones to Tice Melvin. He puts it at the 11-yard line for the Blue Jays. They'll go back to the I formation, run a little bit of time off this clock. They'll give it in there to Brendan Fauna still as he sidesteps one, and he'll be brought down about the 6-yard line.
I tell you what, Colton Stover pulled on that one and just missed his block, or else Fonesteel would have been in for 6 there. But nice, tough run in there by Brendan Fonesteel right up the middle.
5:30 remaining in the ball game. Makes it now a second and 6, 5, second and 5 for the Blue Jays. They'll stay in that I formation. And it's be given or pitched out to Fonesteel as he gets into the end zone for 6-yard run. There for a minute, I didn't know. He got spun around. I didn't know if he was going to make it in
Brendan Fonesteel just lowered his shoulder and absolutely ran over 2 defenders at the goal line to get in for 6. Nice run in there by Brendan Fonesteel.
6-yard run by Brendan Fonesteel with 5:05 remaining in the ball game. Makes our score 46-14. Extra point try in there by Eli Jones, the holder, Tice Melvin. Jones missed his last extra point. The snap, the kick, and it looks good, and it is good. So with 5:05 remaining in the ball game, the Blue Jays scored a 6-yard run by Brendan Fonesteel, making our score 47-14. You've been listening to Superstar Country 102.5.
Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Robert has years of experience and can go to work for you. If you're looking at a complete restoration or help with collision repairs, Robert can restore all makes and models of vehicles. Bumps Auto Body does glass work, fiberglass repair, and paintless dent repair. Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Call for an estimate, 877-3977, or stop in West Highway 36 right behind Jacobs Auto Sales.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area's students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Fort Hays State campus as Norton Brendan Fonesteel scores on a 6-yard run. Extra point good by Eli Jones, making our score 47-14, 5:05 remaining in the ball game. Cope rails back to do the kicking, and it's a little short end-over-end kick taken by the up man, and they're going to call offsides on the Blue Jays. I thought the Cope kind of maybe took a stutter step in there.
Oh, yeah.
And like he wasn't on the right foot when he took off, and maybe that's what caused the offside.
Nice little pooch kick there from Cope, though. Kind of hit the open spot. Blue Jays need to step up there a little bit on special teams tackling, giving up a score here in the second half. Cope's going to tee it up again here and give another shot.
And it's going to be a high kick this time. I don't see anybody on it, and it's going to be Gillespie. He gets hit immediately.
Yeah,
gave the
number 20
Traxton Ragland down there, I believe, on the kick. Thanks, Frank Otter. At 21-7, is that still the same score for the K-State game? Do you have the KU score?
KU might have been getting beat.
Are they by UNLV? 47-14 is our score here with 5:02 remaining in the ball game. TMP will have a 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. UNLV 23. Oh, it's a final. KU 20. Lyle has 3 receivers to the far side. Takes the snap, looks to his left as a receiver, and he's covered by 2 Blue Jays, but not before he gets about 8 yards on that pass completion. Looks like a lot of sideline routes so they go out of bounds. Did they get the clock stopped? No, he didn't get out of bounds in time. As they kind of go in their 2-minute drill, so they won't huddle up. They'll come up, call the plays at the line.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of passing from that last series or so. So I expect that to continue.
Lyles looks to his right, his left. Now takes a snap, looks down to his right, and he has a man there, and it's completed. It's brought down in there by Tyler Backman, but not before they gave a 1st and 10 into Blue Jay territory.
Blue Jays seem to be content just kind of playing contained, just trying to keep all those plays in front of them, but giving up some of those soft yards underneath.
11-yard pass completion in there from Lyles to, I believe that was Ballman. I don't know. I didn't see real good. As it's into Blue Jay territory on the 39-yard line. Lyles looks to the left, quick screen pass in there to number 2. Caden Dinkle gets about another 5 on the carry, on the pass.
Yeah, nice tackle, solo open field tackle in there by Clydesdale. Really no backup over there either on that play, so Clydesdale, important that he made that play.
It's going to be a 2nd and 5 situation for the Monarchs. 3:27 left here in the ball game. 47-14. Blue Jays with the lead. Lyles takes the snap, throws across the middle, has a man open, and he sidesteps a couple Blue Jays. And Katz will drive him out of bounds, but not before he goes out of bounds on the 10.
I tell you what, he picked up a really nice block over there. I didn't see who made it, but that really sprung him there after the catch. But nice yards after the catch.
25-yard pass completion in there.
A lot of that was yards after the catch also. Like I said, picked up a good block, and they're in the red zone.
1st and 10. 1st and goal, actually. 3:05 remaining. TMP hasn't changed the formation. They may just switch the trips over to the left or to the right. The screen pass has been working for him the last 5 minutes. Let's see, is he being pressured in there, and he gets hit and then completes the pass to 33, Gilbert.
Jayton Waggle on the coverage and the solo tackle there for the Blue Jays for minimal gain.
2-yard gain, but Lyles took a big hit from infield there as he released it.
And infield was just one step away from blowing that play up. He held the ball a lot longer than he had been.
And let's see, did they give him? Oh, they do give him a touchdown. Is it to number 2, Dinkle? What was that?
Yeah, Clydesdale tried to keep him from the end zone, but just couldn't quite do that.
8-yard touchdown pass from Lyles to Dinkle. As they will go for 2. 2:24 left. 8-yard pass completion Lyles to Dinkle on that play. 2-point conversion try here for the Monarchs. They put a man into motion. That's Gilbert. He'll go to be in the slot. Quick screen pass in there to Gilbert as he will be hit twice, but his momentum will carry him right into the end zone.
Yeah, poor tackling there by the Blue Jays. Had 2 opportunities to bring him down before he broke the plane. Couldn't quite get it done. I know it's getting towards they've been on the field a long time. A lot of those guys have been playing the whole night, sometimes both ways and special teams. So probably some tired players down there, but you got to make those tackles.
47-22 is our score here with 2:24 left in the ball game. Do you go after that, Trent, or you just kind of run the clock out?
Well, I think we'll probably see an onside kick here, but yeah, I would say Coach Melvin would be happy just to run the clock out, maybe go home with the score the way it is.
Again, our score 47-22, 2:24 remaining in the ball game. TMP with an 8-yard pass completion from Lyles to Dinkle for the touchdown. 2-point conversion is Lyles to Austin Gilbert. for the 2-point conversion, leaving our score at 47-22. Thanks, Mitch. It looks like K-State's 28-7. James, thanks, man. Elaine, thank you. KSU, 28-7. Anybody got the Royal score? Asking a lot. But it is on 106.7, or is that where K-State's at tonight? Lyles to do the kickoff. Back is Melvin. And it's a high end-over-end kick. Nice kick in there. Fair catch. Oh, it went over his head. And they touchback. And I wouldn't want a fair catch that at the 3.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Heads up play by Melvin. Just let that go.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, you want to run the clock out, but you don't want to be stuck on the 3-yard line. 8-3, Royals. Is that a final? That's a final over the Pirates at Pittsburgh.
I think you said Salvi had a 2-run home run.
Yeah, earlier in the day, I was able to see that. I just get to see it. I got to notice.
Hear about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Blue Jays. We've seen some passing last series, but wouldn't be surprised to see a heavy dose of run here.
Yeah, Ashton Katz in there in the slot as they're going to do a sweep off to the right. And was that Tice running that ball?
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yep. Oh no, Backman.
Yeah. Willauer made a heck of a block there around that right end to kind of spring Backman a little bit. It looked like he might have twinged his shoulder just a smidge, but he's walking back to the huddle, so hopefully he's all right.
Backman goes out. In comes Brendan Fonestill. 2nd and 9 for the Blue Jays. Ball resting at the 21-yard line of the Norton Blue Jays. 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. I formation. Eli Jones will come up underneath center. Looks to the defense over. Takes it, hands it to, looks like Willauer, or Brendan Fonestill, or is that Willauer?
Oh, Willauer.
Willauer. He gets up to the 41. 20-yard gain in there for Logan Willauer. And that's actually, he hit that hard. He hit that line really hard.
Yeah, they was able to stop it a couple times, but Willauer gets that ball so quick, hits that line so hard, and bursts through it that, it's what, 10, 12-yard gain.
20.
Yeah, 20 yards, okay.
Yeah.
But we've been seeing the 10-yard average from Willauer for first half, and I bet he has close to that in the second half.
You have a total on him? Yeah.
He had 7 for 70 in the first half. I bet that's closer to 14 for maybe.
Well, we have 14 carries for 152 yards on Logan Willauer.
Continued that.
And we have flags on the play, whistles, legal proceed. Oh, delay game, Blue Jays. That's the third one.
It is.
So, and I don't mind Eli looking over the defenses and everything, but he's got to kind of keep an eye on that back judge over there in order to see if he's running out of time.
Yeah, you don't mind it so much when the score's this, but there's going to be some tight games down the road where that could really hurt us.
Yeah, 55 seconds left in the ball game as they're going to go into victory formation, and there is the down as they'll try to run the clock another 30, 35 seconds.
Yeah, great job. Great team win here by the Blue Jays. Got to give up TMP, though. They really gutted it out. And played hard against a really strong team here with the Norton Blue Jays.
And there is the second down and victory formation. That should run the clock. I think maybe the clock might be. Yeah, that should do it for the Blue Jays as they will win this. They go 2-0 in the season with a 47-22 win over Thomas More Prep Monarchs here as they be a final now here again 47-22. So the Blue Jays will be at home next week as they will host Smith Center.
I believe so.
Is it Smith Center, Nish? Do you know? I can't even. All right, people tell me. This Smith Center of Phillipsburg. So, let's see. Thanks, Jill, for that score. Huh? It's Smith Center next week as they go 0-2 on the evening. They've lost to Chapman, and they also lost to Phillipsburg tonight. So we'll be back home in our confines of the Dick Boyd Stadium. But we're going to hear a few words from our miss, come back, and we're going to have some totals for you here as the Blue Jays win 47-22.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Fonenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Contact me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
Puritan extra point was no good. Our score 7-6 with the 7:54 mark in the second. Eli Jones again with the 6-yard run. Extra point was blocked 13-6 at the 107 mark in the second. Eli Jones again with the 57-yard run. 2-point conversion was good by Tice Melvin. Makes our score 21-6 at the 9:06 in the third. Eli Jones again with the 1-yard run. 2-point conversion. No good, 27-6, 135 in the third. Logan Willauer with a 25-yard run. Extra point is good with the 34-6 lead. 14 seconds left in the third. Eli Jones with a 45-yard interception, pick 6. Extra point no good, 40-6 with 11:23 left in the ball game. Jacob Sieve gets the 67-yard kickoff return for the Monarchs. 2-point conversion was good, putting our score at 40-14 with 11:13 left in the fourth. Brennan Fonenstill getting into the act with a 6-yard run. Extra point is good. 47-14, 5:05 left in the ball game. That was Carson Lyles to Caden Dinkles for 8-yard pass completion. 2-point conversion was good, making the score 47-22 with 2:24 left in the ball game. This is kind of the stats for the Blue Jays. Eli Jones, 12 of 18 for 123 yards, 1 interception. The running backs, Eli Jones, 18 carries for 154 yards, 4 touchdowns, average of 8.6 yards. It's Logan Willauer, just about ready, or matches him basically, 14 rushes for 152 yards and 1 touchdown, 10.9 average in the rush. It's Tyler Backman, 12 carries for 44. Brendan Fonestill, 3 carries for 16 and a touchdown. Tice Melvin, 1 carry for 9 yards for a total of 375 yards rushing. The receiving, Tice Melvin, 7 catches for 89 yards. Logan Willauer, 3 catches for 17. Jayden Weigel, 1 catch for 15. Tyler Backman, 1 for 2. And Derek Clydesdale was targeted 1 time and no catch there. Total 123 yards in the receiving core. Total yardage for the Blue Jays, 496 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, 48 rushing plays, 18 passing plays, for a total of 66 plays, averaging 7.5 yards per play. For the Monarchs, is Carson Lyles, 15 of 28 for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. For the running, it was Logan Ballman, 5 rushes for 2 yards. Austin Gilbert, 3 rushes for 16 yards, and Carson Lyles, 2 for 8 for only 28 yards total rushing there. Total, excuse me, and for the receiving, Isaac Puritan had 6 catches for 74 yards and 1 touchdown. Grant Nails, 3 catches for 25 yards. Caden Dinkle, 3 catches for 20 yards and 1 touchdown. Jacob Sieb, 2 catches for 22 yards. And then there's Austin Gilbert, 1 catch for 2 yards. Brown and Dortzweiler each targeted there, but no receptions for 143 yards of receiving. Total yardage for the Monarchs, 169 yards. That's and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 10 rushing plays, 28 passing plays, 38 total plays, averaging 4.4 yards per play. So the Blue Jays winning, dominating, almost 500 yards of total offense, Trent. And I don't know if you were listening to the Eli Jones show there or not, but 5 touchdowns, and that's quite a bit for a quarterback, I think.
It is. It is a lot for a quarterback. But I tell you what, overall, I thought we had a really well-balanced offense. Like I said, Will Auer running extremely tough down there. We see Brendan Fonestill, obviously Backman, run the ball also. But just a nice balance. And Jones running the ball. Just a real nice balance on offense. We like to see some completed passes. We like to see some nice runs. But when you get runs out of Will Auer like that, averaging over 10 yards a carry from your fullback, that's what a winning team does, and that's what we did. What we did here tonight.
Yeah, the penalties on both sides of the squad. What did we mention? 10 for 140 yards or 108 yards. I don't remember what it was now.
Too much.
Yeah, and then the Blue Jays were starting to have some penalties there too. So that second game of the year, we need to be starting to figure that out. So as we go into the third next week at home and against the Smith Center Redmen, and it's not very often you see the Redmen already at 0-2 on the year, and they're going to be hungry, and it's always a good game between those two teams. But tonight it was Norton 47, TMP 22. So we hope that you have enjoyed the broadcast here, and we ask you to please thank those sportscasters for bringing you coverage there. I'd like to thank everybody that puts comments in there tonight. I know that sometimes you can't hear us, sometimes we miss something, but I really like the scores that you're able to give me tonight, and there's so many to thank, but at least I know that you guys are listening, and we're coming into your living rooms, and of course maybe on your phone and so forth. So we're going to take a trip home here. We're going to see you in a couple hours, but again, the Norton Blue Jays with a 47-22 win at Thomas More Prep here at Fort Hays State campus. So for Trent Alexander, for Nish Millen, I'm Fig Millen for 102.5 Star Country.